Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the table. Good to have you back, Wonders. Always good to be here with our crew.
Oh, what? Oh, yes. Hello.
Yes, wonderful, wonderful.
Oh,
what
we
is
got some
that?
green
Got some
shit
weird
up on
blue
there.
Oh,
Oh my.
Yeah, all right. It's on both of them, on this
Yeah.
one.
That might be a. I mean, it's
No,
on.
'cause
It's on
also
multiple
the display
monitors.
over
Yeah, it's
there.
on the
Oh, well,
OBS.
whatever.
We'll deal with it.
That might be an Elgato problem.
it was my magic. I used my GM magic.
Oh no!
I've casted.
This episode will be in sepia tones.
Yes.
You've cast the green square.
Anyway, just want to thank everybody again for all the wonderful flag submissions and the fan art that we've been sent in. I have noticed that there was one of a more erotic description, and I do want to say, like, while I will never try to stop people from posting things like that, I will kindly ask that for the hashtag TFS at the table, keep that PG-13. Keep it around there if you're going to use that hashtag.
Just gonna hop over there real quick and see if I can help our tech guy sort this out. 'Cause
No
I might
problem.
have an
Yeah,
idea.
'cause this is this wasn't like this when we were looking at the preview monitors
Yeah,
earlier.
Yeah.
I
no.
feel like we're usually pretty thorough on looking at those preview
Look,
monitors.
I'm sorry. We got some gelatinous cubes in the tech. I couldn't
That's
get them
true.
out. It was hard. I'm sorry.
They're just
Yeah.
chilling back there.
Yeah.
I'm a little bluer than usual.
That's canon. I
Yeah,
tried to make
you
it
know what?
canon.
We're just trying
With
to
in
make
character. You're LARPing
trying
right
to
now,
make it
Nick.
real. Hey!
Oh, the LARP's gone. LARP's gone.
Yeah.
The lights went out, and when they came back, there was no more double vision.
Ah,
Because I actually
worked
noticed
out.
that that's what it was. Did you see it? There were like,
Yeah, the
different
the,
dice?
yeah, the
Yeah.
colors were like up
All
and
right.
down.
well, anyway. Good to be back. Good to have you back, Wonders. And it's good to be back here at the table.
Yeah, the thing is, Brian knew exactly what to do. He just felt like he needed somebody's permission to do it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, everything has been settled. We are here. We are. I know Sheldon.
We're
Flash.
here. We're at the pier. Get
Yeah,
used to it.
We're here. We're at
Yes.
the pier. Get used to it.
We're
Sheldon
not deer
Flash
anymore.
is getting ready for his wager against that asshole ASMR whose name was
it
Edward
Edward?
Castor.
Edward Castor dash asshole on my notes here.
it's a legal title.
Last you guys left off, you found yourselves in the company of the advisor to the Cals, one of the bodyguards, and Lieutenant Gore, the most fabulous man in all the Navy.
I love
Yes,
that
he
man.
is quite fabulous. Everybody loves him.
I'm so happy.
And
that.
we also learned the sad fact from Scrung through his escapades in the brothel.
Yes.
That apparently the Heart of the Collective one is set to be traded from Mr. Lotz to the ASMR or the prince that is in town. So we gotta get that. We gotta get in between that. And luckily for us, our ship is docked
Just right
in
there.
the port where his ship is going to be taking it.
Yep.
So there are several ways that this heist can go down.
Oh man.
Well, you guys aren't getting that information just yet because Scrung and Ezra are just making their way back.
Ah, yes.
Currently, as of where we are right now, it is about, I'm going to say, like 11 o'clock, close to midnight for you guys right now. Sorry. 11 o'clock, close to midnight. You guys are still kind of awake. You were told that the town is still pretty much active during a couple of hours,
Yeah.
we into the
I
morning.
I went and collected Nedra at the other dock and filled her in on the situation. Like, yeah, look, you got to fight tomorrow. How did she do on her homework, by the way?
Ooh.
Let me roll that real quick.
Yeah, I want to know how she did writing the letter A all over her parchment.
Come on,
Doesn't have
Nedra,
the
what'd you
rest of
roll?
the alphabet.
Wow, Nedra. Okay, good roll.
How'd she do?
She tried.
Good.
She super tried,
Aw.
but you're kind of seeing, like, there are a couple of A's. There's, like,
Good.
real effort in them. Like, okay,
I imagine they
A,
get slightly
A.
better as they go along, or do
They get
worse as
slowly
they go
better,
along?
but then they start. Then she tries to get creative and goes into cursive.
Oh.
But then the
Shoots a
A
little.
starts becoming upside down, and she's like, "Shit, do I take my pen off the paper? No, I have to go on with this. I can't back down." It starts becoming C's, E's, anything
she's
that almost looks like a
getting
lowercase
advanced.
a. But they're all attached together. So you're watching is like, here's the first line of penmanship. A couple of A's, goes into C, gets an E. Okay, like, all right, whatever. The pen line strokes down into the second line, and now it goes into E territory.
It's just curly Q's.
Curly Q's.
At one point, she draws half a circle around the A, and she's invented Twitter. Follow at Punchy Princess.
She hands it to you just like, I tried.
I look it over. You did good, Nedra, and guess what? I got you a fight set up for tomorrow at noon.
Oh boy!
Yeah, you get to punch them as hard as you want.
She is so beyond herself. She's like, oh boy! She actually punches a gargoyle's head off a statue right next to her.
Good practice. Now let's get out of here before somebody sees that.
Oh no, you're at the calls. You're at the estate.
Now let's move somewhere else before somebody sees that.
There are 2 guards standing right there watching you.
You didn't see that.
One of the Azamar kind of just like looks. They all both look at each other. One of them kind of just like holds his hand up. A little ball of light like flickers, and you watch as the piece of the statue like lifts up and reforms on the statue's head.
I like your attitude.
All right, so as this is going on, currently you two are kind of sitting outside in the courtyard. There are a couple of people who haven't decided to go to sleep just yet. That would be Nedra, who's been hanging out with you after you finally like transfer her over from the dock. She's been there the whole day, this whole time. Onslow's kind of
I'm gonna do a few exercises with her just to get her moving again.
All right. Risp is kind of sitting there just wanting to hear what you did for the day and like get a little like he tried to go to the spa to like figure out what he could learn about the Azamar and their dealings with Salima. He didn't really get all that much more than he knows already, but he did get a relaxing mud bath. So
nice.
Good on him. And Onslow's just sitting there going, I really want to just kill something. I something needs to die tonight.
That hunting
So
lodge,
he's just
man.
sitting there with
I
his
mean,
blunt.
he hunted a horse apparently.
Yeah, he hunted a horse. He's not allowed to have his gun out because of all the Khals.
Just chilling.
Yeah, so he left his gun with back in his room. He's kind of just sitting there though with a machete, kind of just like clipping, like trimming his nails down, his claws. And you guys watch as Ezra and Scrung kind of just meander their way towards the Khals. The Khals look towards you. The guardsmen look at you, and they just shrug and let you pass. Because they know that you're a guest here. And we reunite.
We enter the scene.
Hey, Scrung, how was your day? Whoop! Blocking a punch from Nedra.
He just kind of just like smirks at that, but then he like looks around and just whistles. I can't whistle. Sorry. There you go. Thank you. This is a really, really nice place you got here. How'd you like convince someone to let you stay here?
Well, you know, we had a nice little meeting with the people at
Scoot.
the
Scoot. Hello. Hi. Hello.
This raggedy-looking elf in quilted like cloth, just mishmash cloth, kind of just meanders his way into the conversation, pushing like Onslow and Riffs aside, kind of just like hobbling his way in. He's got a beanie on and matted like hair. It's like all like crushed to his face. This dude looks like he hasn't slept in eons. Like he just like had far too many fucking like smokes of weed, and he's just like half alive right now.
He's been on the pipe weed.
Yeah, he's had a couple of puffs here and there. He's got a giant tote bag that kind of slings over his arm, and it shows an hourglass.
Can we help you,
Hello.
sir?
Yes, I believe you can. I've been following this this goblin person. I believe your name was.
You what?
Oh yeah, I've been following you ever since you left the whorehouse. Which, by the way, good on you. We all heard. Now, my name is Arendelle Jakanda. You can just call me AJ though. Let's see, you're in with the cows. That's cool. That's really neat for all of you.
Yeah, the two guards are kind of like looking at you, just like, who the hell are you? You were not assigned
I know.
this.
I'm with them. Thank you.
No.
Roll persuasion.
Ooh, persuasion. Where is that? I'm used to an automated system. Which
It's
D?
on here.
Ooh.
And that's plus whatever it is, so you roll a d20 with that.
D20 plus 1. Ooh.
Yeah, D20 plus 1.
D20 plus. Where's the D20? There we go. D20 plus 1. Let's go.
What's physical dice like?
Oh, that's a fail.
What'd you get?
2 plus
That's
1.
a
You're,
three.
you're
Oh,
not
okay.
part of the crew yet, but you know you're getting there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Almost there.
2. I know, just twice as good.
So 3.
He didn't really mean it when he said to the guards. He had a sarcastic tone in his voice. I'm here to offer a job, actually, if in truth. My name is AJ, as I said before, and I am a man trying to acquire something.
I mean, we're kind of
Scrung-
trying to acquire things as well. So.
Scrung kind of like holds his hand up and looks to the college, just like, all right, you know what? Hold on. Because how much did you hear?
Oh, a little bit of this. Oh God, I've never seen a goblin go that long, that far. And I also heard something about a golden thing that you're going to steal.
Whoa.
We should probably go speak outside with our new friend AJ.
Oh shoot. Okay, cool. Do you all go outside?
Yeah, like the guards kind of like eye
Let's
themselves.
go take a look around the courtyard. It's probably really nice this time of evening.
AJ limps. His left leg has a massive limp as he follows you guys.
So,
How did he sneak up on us?
So here's the thing: is that you guys already look mishmash as it is, considering the fact that this place is just like a nobleman's like vacation spot, and now you have this man who looks like he should not even exist on this island.
It's all right. It's all right. I got this one. Ezra, I got this one. I've been watching how you do it.
Okay.
Mr. AJ?
Yeah.
Are you scared of
Heights? Nope. Close.
No?
Not quite. Also, I don't think we should be inviting him on our heist yet. I don't.
All right.
Maybe we shouldn't
That
be
thing-
talking.
that thing we're not doing
out
anyway.
loud about the heist.
Well, you guys have kind of like been moving to the back. You find like a secluded area in the courtyard. It's a really, really big, like almost, it enters almost into a hedge maze. So,
oh no, but I mean in front of the new person.
Yeah. I don't think we
AJ
should.
lights a
I don't think we should
cigarette.
be inviting him along on the heights.
AJ lights a cigarette. All right. So, I heard about your little thing. It's okay. I won't tell anyone if you hear out my proposition to you guys.
well,
Oh great, blackmail.
yeah, well, right now you're kind of like, you say that, and there's a giant red tiefling woman who looks like she overhears that like this is not an okay situation from her master, and she's just sitting there going like,
Not yet. Hold.
and then there's a giant alligator person that looks like jowls upon jowls just looking you over just like, you don't smell good to eat, son.
That's because I haven't had a shower in about 3 months. But anyways,
Again, how
then-
did he sneak up
And there's
on us?
Riff just sitting there just like, oh no, oh no, oh no.
All right, everybody, just calm down. AJ, my name is Captain Ezra. If you
It's
haven't
very
figured
nice
that
to
out
meet you.
Yet.
Perception check on the captain rank.
What do you want to do? Do you want to hide it or do you want to show it off?
I mean, how do you show off your rank?
I mean, I personally believe I'm the captain. I'm fine with everyone knowing.
All right, then just roll perception on him, I guess. You roll insight on him.
Or persuasion to
Yeah, persuasion to convince him.
that you're a legit captain.
Okay,
as
I have to
captain.
do insight?
Not that great.
You have to roll insight, yeah.
Okay, wisdom. Oh my lord in heaven.
I got a 13 in persuasion.
That's a 19.
That's a 19.
So he
plus
doesn't
what?
believe me? Even though
No,
it's
he does
true?
not believe that you're the
Yeah,
captain.
sure you are. Sure you are. Sure you are. Everyone's the captain of their own ship, if you think about it. Anyways, my name is, again, AJ. And I only have, looks at his bag, 8 hours right now. So 8 hours, 20 minutes, and 15 seconds. So allow me to explain this really quickly, because I've had to explain this to so many people over the years. I'm currently trying to acquire several rare artifacts around the world, and to make matters worse, I have a very limited amount of time to acquire them. I am willing to offer you money or trade to help me acquire a certain item which I can only describe as difficult to acquire based on the amount of time I have.
Riff is staring at you when you say that you have a limited amount of time, noticing the hourglass depiction, and the fact that you could read it and actually tell the time. He's gonna roll knowledge religion on you.
Oh, shoot.
Nat 20.
Well, he's got you pegged.
Which one's
the little kobold.
The little kobold?
Yeah,
He's
this dude right here.
our little boy.
Slash him down.
Just slap the poor boy.
Away with you.
Okay.
Yep. And these tokens sent to us by a fan was really nice.
Yeah, lovely. They'll be great for combat.
Yes. So you're watching as this little kobold in sort of a robe and a leather-wrapped turban is now staring at you. He kind of like glares sort of at your neck, and he just goes, "Wait a minute, you're cursed."
Both
Well,
literally and figuratively, I guess you could say. Yes, I am cursed.
How long has he got before he turns deer?
That's
No, not like that. He actually.
There's more curses than just that?
I've never run into many,
He
frankly.
asks to actually, like, he holds his hand out, like, may I examine your bag?
AJ like just takes the bag off but doesn't let go of it.
Oh no, he's not. Like, he sees your hesitance and he's gonna be like, okay, no, I won't touch.
I guess I have to build trust, but I'm not letting go.
Oh, you're cursed by the god of time.
Yep. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I am cursed by the god of time. So every 12 hours, I teleport somewhere else randomly in the world.
Why?
How?
Why did you do that?
What did you do to the
Okay,
god
okay,
of
all
time?
right. Oh, fuck, okay. Who just just finishes a cigarette, stomps it out, lights another one. Okay. All right, all right, I guess I'm
He's using his fingers to do that, by the way, too. He's not actually, he doesn't have a lighter.
That's okay, I can do that.
I'm not impressed as Wake.
just, all right, so. Remember, there's two sides to every story. Okay, I just want to clarify this real fast.
Oh, and you see Scrung. Oh, yeah, what a good clarification that is.
This is from my side of the story. So, was very proficient, very talented at transmutation magic. Best ever scholarship. No, I got a scholarship at. No,
North Zealous.
North Zealous Academy, and I tell you right now, Magic Academy, and I tell you right now, top of the class, top of the marks, everything laid out. Had a girlfriend. She was so beautiful, and her ethnic mix was exotic. And it was in the kind that you asked her, and she'd be happy to tell you. It was a great deal I had.
All right.
Anyway, so I, of course, am an artist with my transmutation. I can craft anything out of the elements around me. It's when you're great, you really want to show it off. And there was this one snob in class. I hate it. Budario Bellis. Budario Bellis. A divination student. And he would just say, anytime I would bring up my transmutation, he'd be, oh, yes, but divination's much more practical. I'm like, really? Is it Bularius? Is it Bularius? Ooh, I want to find a thing, so I'll go find that thing. You suck. Now, what I did not know, and okay, again, two sides to every story on this one. No matter what the situation was, I have to stress how annoying this guy was. I don't think Bularius was the worst. I did not know he was an Azima of the divinity god. I did not know that.
Oh, well, that would.
So I went to
Is an acolyte of Schrodinger? You see Riffs is just like his eyes widen, like, what? There's more acolytes of him? I've never heard of this one.
Yes, he was an acolyte of
Schrodinger.
Schrodinger, yes, he was. I went to sleep that night in the arms of my lovely girlfriend, and I woke up on the top of a mountain with a bag, and a list inside it with 100 items, and on the back of the list it said, "Tick-tock."
Please tell me this acolyte is a tabaxi.
I don't know. What was he?
He said Asimar.
He said he was an Asimar.
was an
But Asimar could be anything. So
Okay, well, I've got my headcanon.
he's an
now.
elf, by the way. He's like a high elf. You could tell.
High
by looking
elf,
at
but
him.
he's just like he's got a slunken neck, and he's wearing a beanie and shit. His hair is all.
I mean,
I
these
just-
guys are usually like the classiest of the classy. And
I
this
just want to
guy-
clear, and I want to
I don't know
say
what
that
happened.
I had my list, 100 items. Yeah, some of them were easy.
How many you
Bag of
got left?
Pinch of salt. A turtle shell. These are not complicated things to find. It's just after a while they start getting rarer. You know how long it took me to find a blue gumball?
How long did it take you?
Oh, I don't know, but I made sure that every candy store on the goddamn planet knew how hard it was to find a blue gumball.
What's a gumball?
Oh, fuck. I'm down to 7 items. And I've been to this city 3 times over the last course of 14 years. 15 years. He starts laughing.
Onslow's just like, son, can you keep it down just a little bit? We're keeping this a little
Woo!
secret.
All right, 15 years. I have been at this scavenger hunt from hell, and every 12 hours I teleport somewhere else. I have to use find item to find anything on the list. And the last 2 years, there's been nothing. There has been nothing on the list within 2 miles of me. Until today.
Well, what?
Until today.
So,
Ned
what,
just-
what
yeah.
exactly are you looking for?
A elephant tusk.
Oh,
A dire elephant tusk.
these people really like their elephants.
Oh,
This is
I'm
gonna
well
be real
aware.
awkward.
I am well aware how much they love their elephants. But you know what I would love even more? Just one of the dire elephant tusks. So I can wrap up one more thing off my list.
Well, that's. Look, AJ, as a fellow, as a kinsman, fellow elf, I really
bit of a
feel
stretch, but okay.
I really feel for you. I really do. Just lets that one slide.
Just 8 hours and 15 minutes. Just gonna throw out how much more time I have before I.
That sounds so difficult. I
Oh,
wish
you have no
I
idea.
wish you the best of luck on your journey.
Yeah.
But I'm afraid right now, my crew and I, a job like this, just seems a little bit out of your. Just looks him up and down, very obviously trying to make a statement with it. Out of your price range.
He just like, really, do you believe so? And he pulls open his robes, revealing a gun. Just a gun.
He has a flintlock pistol.
Just right in his crotch, just like, really, do you think so? You think I haven't done this for
And,
15 goddamn years without having some backup plan?
and-
Which I did not mention. Oh, Schrodinger, who, yes, is one of the gods, he says to the little kobold. And let me tell you, not the best. Decided to lock away my transmutation spellcraft. So now all I can do is other schools of goddamn magic, which I was never that good at. And I have one divination spell, which is locate item. And again, I stress the fact that I have not found one of the items in 3 years. And there is one in this city. I will pay you money, because if you're willing to do a heist for yourself, you'd be interested in a heist where you can make off with something very precious.
That sounds like you have, like, Scrung kind of like looks at you. That sounds like you have something a little bit more than money up your sleeve.
Oh,
Yeah,
there-
exactly. What are we talking here? Like, what?
Now, through my teleportation, I have been everywhere, which, by the way, I'm fully prepared for in any given situation. The amount of times I have landed in the ocean would surprise none of you. 12 hours in the ocean, I've learned to deal with my shit. And the Underdark.
Not that bad.
The Underdark. What a hoot that place is, let me tell you.
Riffs kind of holds his hand up. I'm from the Underdark.
Yeah, it sucks.
Oh.
It's not a nice place here, but I'm willing to offer you something of equivalency, because I've had something that I've had stashed away, which is useless to me, that I stole from someone. It was very useful, too, because he was an asshole. When you teleport every 12 hours, you pretty much have a very low, you have a low impact on every area you go into.
Tell me about it, Onslaught says.
Yeah.
Wait, you're buying this? I say to Hansel.
Real fast, where do I have that listed? Where would I have that item in my list?
Here you go. No, I have the item. I'll let you describe it.
So like, he pulls out of his, he steps back a little bit and pulls out of his bag of holding. I give you the Blink Pyramids. He holds out 2 pyramids.
Okay.
2 little small blue and red handheld pyramids with etchings on them.
Now, I'm willing to go away with one of my rare artifacts that I've acquired over the last 15 goddamn years of what this fun little scavenger hunt that I've been sent on. Now, the Blink Pyramids can be used once per week. They're 2 clay pyramids etched with symbols, 1 red and 1 blue.
Okay.
The blue pyramid is the end portal, while the red pyramid is used to warp the object or person when activated. The blue pyramid must be placed on a solid surface. Once activated, it will adhere itself to the surface for 24 hours. The red pyramid, once activated, will warp whatever object or person is touching it after 5 seconds of activation to the blue pyramid's location. Prying the blue pyramid off the surface or destroying it will cancel the spell's effect even if the red pyramid is activated. If the red pyramid is attached to the surface with no other objects, living
So they teleport.
yeah, more or less, essentially, you slap it on something, you want it to be somewhere else where you slap the other thing on.
Gotcha.
Now,
He's giving you a
how-
Fulton extraction device for free.
Basically. Okay.
I'm going to explain something to you why I have held on to this for a very long time and why I'm offering it to you. I stole this from someone. Now, who they were, they had no idea I stole it. I literally appeared in their laboratory and went, well, this'll do. And I stole a couple of things in that room, and I just kind of waited around for the next 11 hours. But, it was a weekend, I guess, so no one came in. And once again, I'm disappeared, so I've been holding on to this for a while. And I am willing to give this to you if you help me get this dire elephant tusk.
I nudge Ezra.
something like that could actually be pretty useful in getting the collective ones thing.
I don't know if we can trust this transient being, though. He pops in and out every 12 hours, probably leaving a, just a path of destruction in his wake everywhere he goes.
I look at him as he's just kind of like fidgeting and smoking.
Do you want to roll insight on him?
Nat 1, baby.
That one.
I trust him.
Nah, dude's fucking legit. A man.
He's the most legit person ever.
Oh yeah. Hard cut to like a SpongeBob,
I
like
like
hard,
him.
hard detail painting of his face.
First mate Wake, I take your advice always.
trust him.
And I always I listen but I don't. Eloy, what's your read on this guy?
Guys, I'm just gonna throw this out there. All right, if he's telling the truth and he's gone in 8 hours anyway, if what you're worried about is that he has this dirt on us, I can keep him occupied for 8 hours. And then the problem solves itself. I don't know from heights. So that's
Onslow.
I don't know. I feel for the guy, and
turns-
Onslow probably. Onslow.
Oh, Onslow
You
turned
like
and looked
you
at
like
him.
you like hunting things.
Yeah. Now, son, I heard a couple of things that might be of little bit of interest to you.
Yeah.
Now,
is it?
have you been to the hunting lodge up north of here?
Never cared to.
Well, they told me some fun things. Now, there might be poachers about inside that there hunting lodge that don't want to talk about often one of them holy relics that is an elephant. But if we don't want to kill us one, which they told me do exist here, there is one either here at the local zoo, or we could visit an elephant graveyard and find one of these tusks.
I'm aware that the closest one is the one in the zoo, and necessarily I don't need
Also
it.
the one that's likely more heavily guarded.
It's true, but the graveyard is not confirmed, and I'm pretty sure if there was a dire tusk there, and I did check, we'd have to walk there and check again. The problem is, we can't confirm that someone hasn't already raided the goddamn thing to sell it for boner pills or whatever. Yes, that's a thing in the east. You wouldn't know. You haven't been there. I've been there a lot over the years.
I'm from the west.
I've been on mountains. Tall mountains that are cold.
Scrung just like takes a cigarette as well. So is him.
Yeah, I'm from one of those.
Really? What
Apparently,
what,
rocks crush a lot of them.
What mountain are you from?
That's old lady Big Rock Mountain. You been on that one? We never seen you there. We'd have remembered you.
All right, so real quick, who all is here? It's us, Onslow.
Scrung, Onslow, Nedra, and Risf.
All right.
I will let you guys know about this for the sake of brevity. Onslow is willing to go on this hunt with you.
Okay.
Of course he is.
Risf is willing to go to the elephant graveyard. Nedra wants to go to the zoo.
So they all want to go with him in some regard.
In some regard. No, this is piqued all their interest. Scrung wants nothing to do with this beyond the fact that this man just followed him and lurked behind him. He just wants to go to sleep and not see this man look at him through a window with a gun.
I can't believe that Scrung is the only one in this group that I'm agreeing with right now. Are you kidding me?
What can I do? You seem a bit hesitant right now. 8 hours and 10 minutes. I'm just curious that
All right, fine,
Yeah?
AJ.
Yes.
You've got my crew on your side, and I'd be a terrible captain to turn my back on all of them.
Okay.
I mean, Nedra has been wanting to go to that zoo.
I want to pet punch the
Okay.
animals.
I have a proposition for you, AJ.
Okay.
You seem to have plenty of objects of great wealth. I'm sure most of them are part of your little time-traveling, portal-jumping scavenger hunt.
If you want shiny rocks, I have a series of shiny ones. It just said shiny rocks, and I took collecting until I got crossed off the goddamn list. I hate how vague this is. It just said dire elephant's tusk, not the size. So if I don't get it big enough, it might not work. I hate this god so much. So much.
So that makes it sound like you have plenty of objects for barter or trade.
Yes.
Which happens to be, we're here at a trade port.
Yeah.
Now, you only have 8 hours and you said 10 minutes to deal with?
9.
Well, then it seems like you're going to need to get a little bit faster to make this decision, because here's what I'm saying. If we're going to do a heist on this damn zoo, that's going to mean all of our faces being seen by any guards that catch us. That can't be a thing.
And Scrung's going to interject there for a hot second. Oh, and I did forget to mention, I did overhear someone at the brothel talk about the zoo. It's owned by the Fine Day Boardwalk Company.
Mother!
Everything keeps coming together.
It's okay. Nobody will recognize Sheldon.
What I'm saying is, with these fancy objects, the only way I will be comfortable sending my crew along with me out to do something like this is if we've got disguises. You've got things to barter with. This is your job that you're requesting. You bring us something that we can disguise ourselves with. I'll agree to this.
I mean, if we go to the graveyard, I don't think there's going to be many people there.
The
But
thing is, that's a long trip. He's working on a very limited time, and
How
the
far
zoo
away is the
seems like the
graveyard?
Nah, son. It's about if we head on over to the hunting lodge right about now, it'll only take 20 minutes.
Oh, I look over at Nedra. Would you be okay if we went to this elephant graveyard instead of the zoo?
It's like a zoo, but everything's dead already. But on the outside as well as on the inside.
Oh, but I like it when things are alive, though.
I do too.
It's okay. You'll get old and that will go away.
What?
Hope dies.
Never lose your spirit, Nedra. Don't listen to the mean man.
Okay, can I punch the mean man?
No.
Give him 8 hours. Give him 8 hours and 6 minutes. Then you can.
I'm gonna say this for the sake of fluff. He's just saying the amount of time, basically for this whole session he'll
Yeah.
be here.
Yep. He's used to. He actually knows how to count down from 12 hours on a down to a
He's
minute.
seen that higher hourglass so many times. He knows what it represents.
Oh yeah, by the way, when he flips his bag over, it says TikTok on it.
Terrific. Well, all right. I guess we're making a quick late night trip to the old elephant graveyard. Let's see how this goes.
Again, are you sure you want to go to the graveyard instead of the zoo? I mean, it's closer. I mean, like,
The zoo is closer, but
it's
far more
nighttime.
likely for us to be spotted.
But it's nighttime. Who's at a zoo at night?
It's
I don't
still
know how
open.
populated. Oh,
Really?
Yep.
That's weird.
Scruggs just sitting there, just like, nah, it's still open. They keep it open 24 hours a day.
What do you think's faster? And I leave this. I'll leave this call up to you. You gathering disguises and then us going to the zoo, or us just going straight to the graveyard.
Judge what I want to do in this scenario.
Welcome to D&D, motherfucker.
So you're asking me right now.
Instead, to spend time to find outfits for all of you.
Yes.
On top of me paying you.
Yes.
How about you use your money to get your outfits since I'm paying you for this job? Rather than gamble on the goddamn graveyard. It's gambling on the graveyard. It really feels like it is. We don't know if there's a dire tusk there or a ghost or something.
You're not selling me against this. Last time I gambled, he punched Nedra and I made all kinds of money.
Things do tend to work out when we gamble.
It's true. You
Out
just
of
gotta, it's
character.
true. You just gotta bet on me and it works.
Out of character, how long would it take me to find some outfits? Like,
Instantly, you probably just like walk right into the building and just grab some guard uniforms.
Fucking there you go.
no, fine. You want me to grab some outfits? Fine. He walks out inside the building.
Roll a stealth check.
All right, let's see. Let me see if I have a spell that actually can. I'll cantrip a minor illusion.
What do you want a minor illusion?
I want him to just look like I just want his face to look like a serious-looking guard, rather than a hippie.
Yeah, you can change that.
Okay, minor illusion. 1 sec.
Roll stealth with advantage.
Alrighty, I'm gonna roll stealth with advantage. Where's my stealth? Ooh. Okay, and
Gonna probably need that advantage.
is that 9?
Yeah, roll it again.
Roll again.
Advantage means
take
you
the
roll
higher.
twice. Take the highest.
Oh, yeah, I think that 6 is going to be the highest.
6 plus 3. Excellent. 9.
Okay, well, there.
Technically, if he looks like a guard, he's not really trying to be stealthy.
Well, he said he just wanted his face changed.
Gotcha.
One of the guards kind of like turn and look towards you. Kalarius, what are you doing out here?
Me and the wife are fighting.
1 second. Roll the nat 1. He believes you. Oh man, Kalarius, that's rough. You've been smoking hard too, huh?
Yeah.
All right. So, what's with these duds? Were you out at like some performance? What's going on here?
No, this. She threw all my guards' clothes into the damn ocean.
Well, hold on a second. I'll get you one.
Can you actually get me a couple? She threw all of them, like 6 pairs, please.
All of them?
All of them. That I can't believe she would do that. You know.
I get why that's so bad, but like
No,
we're in such low supply until the new shipment comes
to
in.
make matters worse, she caught me leaving a male brothel. So
Roll persuasion with advantage.
A 12?
a 12.
Or, yeah, you're going to take that 12, I think, and then...
12
That's
plus whatever your
extra,
charisma
yeah.
is.
My charisma is
Or your, perception.
1,
Plus
12,
1.
13.
13, let me roll for him. Motherfucker. No, not in that one, but he still failed it. He like bites the bottom of his lip. You're so basically these Azamar, what they look like, so I haven't explained this to you.
Yeah.
The Azamar look like really like bronze-skinned elves.
Yeah.
And they have like the tips of their hair have like little tongues of fire.
Yeah.
And they have like multiple wings sprouting out their backs.
Mm-hmm.
So but the fact is, like, you've been here before. There are elves, humans, and all that other shit. So this is completely normal.
Yeah.
So he, like, kind of, like, bites his lip. He's like, all right, look, just hold on. I'll be right back.
Thank you very much.
He comes back with a handful of guard uniforms.
Thank you very much, dude. I'll see you at the brothel. Bye. And leaves.
You watch as AJ cobbles back out with all sorts of robes that are guardsmen uniforms.
On the ground.
So now you have everyone.
See, I knew I trusted this guy.
Everyone here now has call uniforms. I don't know how this will work for you, though.
8 hours.
Just know where you're going and act like it, and no one will question you.
I see. Everywhere I go, it doesn't matter how I act. People ask me lots of questions like, "What are you? I've never seen one of you before. What's that on your backside?"
I just assumed you were a donkey centaur.
Oh, so you have been to Old Lady Big Rock Mountain.
I think it has a different name.
It does, but that's fine.
That's probably why. Yeah, I've seen your kind.
Onslow pretty much tells you that you going up to the hunting lodge, your racial differences will not matter because apparently one of the leaders there who runs the guild for raiding parties is actually a lizard folk who is a bearded dragon lizard folk.
Terrific.
You know, I don't want to be that guy, but we could literally split up.
No.
Okay.
As God opens the skies, no!
Okay.
No, you may not.
Nope.
I gotta say, this hunting lodge, elephant graveyard, this is sounding like a way better plan. I know you went to all the trouble of getting these fancy clothes.
I think I just implied actually that one of the guy's friends is gay. So see how that falls out. Let's see how that
This
works.
seems like a pretty progressive country. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, probably.
Hello, it's me.
Oh! Is that how you cough?
Yes.
I have a cold.
Well, he
Core has a cold this whole time.
he got all this equipment. I guess the zoo it is.
To the zoo we go whenever you want.
I look over at Eloy. Maybe we can find a way to cobble together, make it look like you're two guards just standing really close to each other.
Is it possible to use your minor illusion to make your back part invisible and give you human feet?
I honestly, I think we've been stretching minor illusion way beyond what it's actually supposed to be able to do.
Can we
already.
cast 2 minor illusions to create a slightly bigger illusion?
Both of you roll me Arcana with disadvantage. We'll see if it works.
I can try and let's try and cast our magics together.
Yeah, I'm gonna find like a corner so that Sheldon can get dressed. I'm assuming this has a hat.
11,
You could go to your quarters and get dressed.
14, 11.
But if I walk out of the place dressed as a guard, is what
Yeah,
I'm thinking.
there is the hedge maze.
11
Aha,
plus
perfect.
7.
11 plus what do I add to
Arcana. Oh, 9. You're real good at Arcana.
20?
And I got a 7.
All right, so Eloy, you're having trouble because you don't know what this is all about, and then there's AJ's like, for God's sake.
Yeah. He twitches his nose. I dream a genie style. So
The great Kazoo, what's going on, dum dum?
There's something still physically there.
Schrodinger's kazoo. What's going on, dum dum? Bet you regret saying that stuff. I lost my girlfriend because of you.
So
She was so beautiful.
while you physically still feel yourself there, you turn back around and notice that your lower half is gone.
How about that? Now you just look weird in general.
You made me like one of you.
You say that with such disdain.
Welcome to the two-leg life. It sucks, and you have to walk twice as far everywhere.
I like y'all just fine. I just never thought I'd look like. You know what? I'm just digging myself a hole, ain't I? This is fine. Thank you. That I couldn't have done that. That was very talented.
Thank you very much. I'm very good at magic. I'm very good at it.
All right, so you guys want to go to the zoo?
Yes.
Yep, I got my guard cap on and my.
All right, so all of you are
Dress up in
every
the
single
guard
one of you,
uniform.
and even Nedra.
Yes.
Ned, you got a suit that somehow fits Nedra.
I'm surprised there's a suit that fits Onslow, personally.
He's not coming.
Onslow's not
Oh,
coming. He's
okay.
only coming if we were hunting.
The only he was gonna come if you were hunting. Riss was gonna come if you wanted to go to the elephant graveyard. Nedra's coming with you because zoo.
Okay.
What's that one song from dun dun na 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 all sneaking in you outfits?
Minnie the Moocher.
Minnie the Moocher.
Dun 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 dun.
All right. Well, you guys are actually heading up north of town. You're going just beyond the Coliseum to you're going past that giant Epcot-like building that I was telling you about. That's the carnival. You walk around there. You're actually heading towards where all like the residential area is, but just before you touch that, you're starting to see a giant enclosure that looks far more green than anything else around this entire area.
Okay. I've already let's say for a quick question. I already cast locate object, I'm guessing sometime during this day. So one of my charges is down then. Because he had to locate object to find out that the actual dire elephant.
Oh no, it was gonna say on your list the dire elephant tusk, so you don't have to waste.
Yeah, but he has to do locate object on everything every day.
that's fair.
He has to locate object and see if there's anything on the list nearby.
So you can't use locate object now, is basically what you're saying?
Yeah, so he knows it's in there.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fair.
He detected it in there.
That's why you had the 3 separate branches,
Yes.
because he detected it. It's like, oh, we have one here, and there's something outside.
There's a chance for something outside. Otherwise, he'll have to go 15 years again without coming back to the
Yep,
city,
this
theoretically.
this is a guarantee that there's an elephant here, but
There's a dire elephant.
there is a dire elephant here at this zoo. But oh boy.
It's like an elephant, but it's dire.
All right, so you head towards the enclosure. There's not a lot of people in here, but you do notice that like. So remember when you walk into like when the first scene opens up the Jurassic Park and there's all like giant like effigies and dinosaur bones and shit like all around there. Think of that, but now there's a pelt of an owl bear kind of like sitting there ready to rip at you to greet you.
One bit. This is my one bit. I'm done.
You got that. You see a bunch of like other glass enclosures. There's like an anteater in one. There's what looks like a really miniature speckled looking horse kind of just like sitting in there.
How tiny is the horse?
It's about the size of a dog.
That's a small horse.
Small horse.
Off to the side,
back in the main.
there's a small enclosure of a lot of birds, very tropical, some of them parrots.
We don't like those.
Yeah. There's a macaw that looks at Ezra.
Yeah, I put the night thing down.
You see a small-looking marsupial kind of like sitting off in another enclosure, kind of just like pawing at the glass, just like.
That's how I feel like. That's what I feel like for the situation. She's walking. I feel like this entire situation, I'm just in a zoo. I'm just being watched by a single god.
That poor thing just wants to be free.
I know.
Like it's some sort of captive held here against its
Easy.
will.
I mean, we really all are to the system if you think about it.
When do I get to pet them?
Oh, we'll get to the
Hold on.
one we get to pet. Don't worry.
Oh, you'll get to pet something, all right.
So there are a bunch of tabaxi kind of just like walking around. So they like own the joint. There's a tabaxi female kind of just like meanders up to you and just goes, "Oh, hello, welcome to Saga Zoo. How can I help you? Are you looking for something in particular?"
Real quick, I just want to ask, have I heard, just since being here, cumulative, have I heard knights or soldiers and guards interacting for at least a minute? Would you say?
Roll me knowledge. Because you kind of went to the brothel more than you did.
6.
No.
Damn it.
All right. We've been sent by the calls because we've heard that there's been some cases of elephant-related illnesses coming out of this park.
Yeah.
And we think it might be emanating from your enclosure. We've just been sent to check it out.
Roll deception.
14.
14. I didn't actually think that the calls would send guardsmen out to do the nightly inspections today.
This is on us too, frankly. I mean, this is new to us.
What do you know?
Yeah, so
I
forgive us.
think they overstaffed us tonight, so they just decided to send us rather than their normal crew.
Well, do you understand common procedure while walking through the zoo?
Look, I'm not gonna lie. We haven't been here often. We're normally, but feel free to explain it to us.
Pretend that we've never been here before, and just really go through it in case we missed anything that we weren't told beforehand.
Well,
We don't want to break from procedure.
Oh, absolutely. We would hate an incident to occur because of our presence here.
We just want to make sure that whatever's going on is taken care of or investigated. I don't know. I'm just trying to appease the boss.
well,
7.5 hours. Under his breath.
He says that because if we don't report back with
Yep.
findings by then, we'll
Yep.
be in trouble.
Oh, absolutely.
I think I understand. It must be that the call is looking for a new prize to bring back home.
Yes.
Possibly.
Yeah,
Look,
absolutely.
We were just told to investigate.
Well, if that's the case, there's a couple of things that need doing around here that I guess we could use the extra muscle for. If she looks over at Nedra. That looks like that's her strong suit.
Yeah, she's great at handling animals.
I get to punch them.
Nope, not necessarily.
I have my veil down, just like, we're gonna die.
What kind of jobs do you have for us? What do you need us to take care of? But I need to preface: we do need to see that elephant before we leave.
Oh, of
though.
course.
Absolutely,
We'll
absolutely.
have you see the new female elephant come in. She actually has had a lot of physical ailments due to one of the dyers we collected out in the desert. Is a little bit too rowdy.
Oh, absolutely. Is the dyer here still?
Yes, it is.
Oh, where is it?
But it's in the far back of the zoo. It's actually one of our main attractions.
Oh, absolutely. It makes sense.
But we do have other things that kind of need to be done with first.
Yes. We would love to help, right, guys?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
We really need to take care of these animals so that we can get our job done.
Oh yeah.
Perfect. That's great. Let me just look over the charter real quick.
He pulled out the monster manual for
That's
folks at
never a
home.
good thing. I mean,
Hi,
maybe it's a good
everybody.
thing.
Thanks for having me on the Natural Wonders, guys.
Good to have you.
I
on
hope
the
I roll a
Natural
nat
Wonders.
1 once while I was here.
Well, the first thing we can go over is we do have the insect exhibit. There is the purple worm that actually has a random creature somewhere lost in its enclosure, and it's stirring it up. We would really like it if you could probably get it out of there.
Well, that sounds like a great job for us. I mean, it's what we do. We wrangle things for the calls.
Yes, we do.
That's our job.
That's great.
Yeah,
And then
we get stuff for
how-
the
how are
person who's in
you-
charge.
How are you with medicine?
Oh.
I look over to Risp and
He's not
Eloy.
there.
He's not here. He's
Oh, yeah,
only,
that's
he
right.
would only go to the elephant graveyard.
I mean, I can patch up a busted leg. I can do a splint. I know some herb lores and such.
Oh, then you have some veterinarian skills.
I mean,
He's the best veterinarian
He's
we
just
know.
so humble.
He knows his way around an animal's body. That's true.
yes, I am a veterinarian. Apprentice veterinarian. Some skills.
Okay, I was gonna ask you to roll one thing, but you keep adding things onto it, so now I'm gonna ask you to roll something else. Roll deception.
Hey, 24.
Flat out believes you. Like, this is A-okay. As you're walking, she kind of like takes you over to like a back door area that leads to the behind the enclosures. You're kind of seeing like all the glass the glass encounters. The glass enclosures that show off all the other monsters in there. Like the standard affair. You got a couple of snakes here and there. You got some desert-like creatures over the side. You got giant monitor lizards over in one enclosure. But you're starting to like head over into the darker areas where they leave like a lot of stuff that's in caverns. So you actually have been brought over to the giant bat enclosure.
Thought we were.
We'll get there first, but this is actually the first stop.
Oh, good.
So you say you know how to handle an animal. Well, our biggest attraction Bruce is in a lot of pain. He needs some help. Something is stuck in his wing, and we kind of can't. We need someone who knows how to handle an animal very well and is able to take off this item. We believe it was something someone in the audience might have thrown at them.
How rude.
It is very rude. We discourage, especially when Miss Saga goes out of her way to capture all these animals. Most of the enclosures, most of the captures in these enclosures were all hunted by Miss Saga herself. We even do have the exotics in the background. We have the exotics in the back for all the special cases where, when we have folks of the humanoid standard come in and we put them on display.
Ah, yeah, that makes sense. So let's see. We gotta get the the thorn out of his wing, so to speak.
Yeah, we believe it's a thorn, but we can't get close to him enough that we can actually see what it was. But don't worry, you'll be able to find Bruce. He's the biggest one out of all of them.
No worries. We'll handle Brucey.
What would his wingspan be about, would you say? Is it a big bat?
She looks over at the paperwork.
Yeah.
16 feet wide.
That's a pretty big bat, yeah. But,
Yeah, Miss Saga had a really hard time wrangling him, but she got him.
Well, I
Sounds
mean,
like he's hard to miss.
we'll handle this. No worries. You just gonna let us in, or?
Yes, of course. Is there anything you require? Maybe a black light or something to at least assist you in making sure that you won't step in any of the guano. We actually would prefer that you don't disturb that. It's a very, very rare commodity that we sell off to the higher-ups.
How rare would you say it is?
Well, depending on the kind of bats we find, we have bats from all sorts of the South Seas.
A black light sounds fantastic.
All right, so she gives you all black light. You all each now have dark vision of 60.
Okay.
Yep, pretty much.
Does that improve my already dark vision of 60?
No, it does not.
Okay.
For those who she doesn't know which one
Yeah.
of you doesn't have. So for the sake of brevity, everyone's got like a small little like glow stick that lights up 60 feet.
Hey, the less I can let anybody else know about my identity, the better. As far as I'm concerned, she still doesn't know.
Well, she like sits by the doorway and she's like, well, if you need anything or if there's an emergency, please let us know.
Absolutely. Quick question, actually. If we need to, like, restrain the bat to remove the item, would we get in trouble at all for doing that?
Oh, no. If your safety is your biggest worry, one of you should at least get our attention so we can have proper authorities come in to handle the animal. However, if it does come to that, please don't kill the animal. Just try to restrain it.
Okay.
I got my flute here. I got you. I can play him a sleepy
Animals
song.
love music.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's a known thing.
Perfect.
I'll play him to sleep. That's sort of my method. I'll sleep it by him and then get it out real quick and then just get right out
It
of
sounds
there.
crazy, but like we said, he's the best.
I won't dissuade your methods. She shuts the door, and now you are inside a very, very, very large cavern area. The bats are flying all over the place. This place smells like rancid ass.
I don't need to find a bat. I need to find a goddamn dire elephant.
Well, you know what? This is what's going to get us there.
Oh, well, you know what? Fine.
Nedra wants to see animals.
Let's
She's
go
seeing
find-
animals.
Let's go find the bat and rip off its wing, or whatever the fuck we're supposed to do.
All right, I'm gonna take point on this one. Is that okay?
Yeah,
Go
fine.
for it,
Go ahead,
Yeah,
Eloy.
sure, absolutely.
Nobody's
go
gonna
for
stop
it.
you.
All right, so you're basically looking at a giant cavernous area. You can see pretty much almost the entire enclosure. There's probably and when you walk into the enclosure and you look up, it actually the ceiling rises and there's more bats flying around, bigger ones. The higher it goes up, the bigger they are. There's a staircase that leads you up to a second story. So how it works in this zoo is that the enclosure has 3 floors. The first floor, the second floor, and the third floor, and the bigger bats kind of hang out on the third floor. Because you can actually see the silhouette of large bats. One's almost the size of a human being. And they're all wrapped up in their wings and shit. All the small ones are kind of flying around.
Well, I'm guessing the one we're looking for isn't going to be flying, so.
I'm pretty sure the big one up there is Bruce.
You want to roll perception check?
Yep.
Everyone give me perception check.
13.
Actually, I got 21 because I have 21.
All right.
17 for me.
Also 13.
Alrighty. So you just want this to be over with as quickly as possible. Yeah.
My guys,
You actually
the mission.
The mission at hand makes you see that there is a bat that looks like it has something sticking like just lowly out of its wing. It almost looks like the hilt of something is kind of like just jarring on dangling off the end of it, kind of like how a piercing dangles off an ear.
Oh, okay. Real fast.
Yeah, that does look painful.
I'm looking for a spell right now.
Oh, you're just gonna cast a spell?
No. I'm looking at it. I'm gonna see if I'm gonna cast it.
Oh,
I've never
okay.
played a spellcaster before.
So he points out to you, Bruce. You can see him. He kind of actually takes up the entire back left corner of the entire ceiling.
Just imagine like fucking bats right there. Starts looking through a book.
All right, I think I'm just gonna approach real quiet and just try and soothe them to sleep.
Gotta go upstairs.
All right, let's go upstairs and get closer. But the thing,
All right.
AJ walks
rolling
very
stealth.
loudly because of his limp.
Okay, I need you to roll me a dex saving throw.
Oh shoot! A dexterity saving throw.
My stealth roll is a 20 modified.
18, and yeah, I make that.
18 plus dex, so 21.
21.
total.
Oh yeah. You guys watch as like you watch him just like completely like not give a shit about where he's going. He doesn't care where he's walking. He just wants to get up the staircase.
Yeah.
There are like little bats with elongated noses, almost with like the shape of a dagger, and it goes well above their head, trying to dive bomb on him, and he's just like constantly like, no, stop, no.
Go away. Shut up.
Back away! Stop it! Stop it!
All right, I'm stealthing my way up because I'd rather
wanna
the
roll stealth?
large bat not hear us approach.
All right, all of you guys also roll me
Yeah.
dexterity saving throws.
Oh, dex saving throw as well. Dex save 24.
18.
11.
Oh wait, no. Sorry, 27. I'm still sure that.
27,
18.
11.
11.
Well, the bats are. You guys are dodging these bats expertly. Eloy, you're feeling stuff hit you where your behind doesn't exist anymore. Like the bats are even disoriented. They're
Ow.
like, what the fuck?
I mean, I'm sure their echolocation can see it.
Not as well as you'd think, apparently.
Didn't you ever see that episode of Magic School Bus?
Yeah. So the
Asks
bat
AJ.
kind of like bumps into you, but then now you have like 2 or 3 bats latched onto your invisible backside.
Are they like attacking my invisible backside or just like
Laying
Clinging.
there.
how aggressive are they?
They're nuzzling their faces into the invisible part of you. It doesn't seem.
bats.
It doesn't seem.
Eating ass? What is this? Hell?
It doesn't seem like they're actually like doing anything harmful. It doesn't seem like it.
All right, this is fine. Just gonna get up there. Just gonna try and get this. I don't like any of this, Ezra.
I'm so sorry, Eloy. This fucking monstrosity just appeared in our lives. Now we just have to deal with it. I was ready to ignore it, but the rest of the crew seemed really into this. I'm so sorry.
Where's the bats?
Meanwhile,
He says a
meanwhile,
little-
I'm just near the back with Nedra. What do you think of the bats, Nedra?
Nedra is covered in them. Yeah, she's covered in them. There's blood dripping off her.
All right, I'm gonna. This.
Is it her blood?
Yeah, it's her blood.
All right, I'm going to start brushing them away from her. Shoot.
They're hitting her
Handle
so
animal.
hard.
What?
Handle animal.
Yeah.
Roll handle animal.
10 plus 16. Shoot.
16. You kind of. Okay, yeah, you're fine. You pluck
Stop
one of the bats off of Nedra's cheek. They're actually nuzzling the dagger part of their nose into her flesh and lapping the blood. That's what they're doing to Eloy.
All right, so they're vampire bats. That's neat.
It's better than actual
They didn't bring
vampires.
red.
Stealing a vampire's blood.
Picking them off, Nedra.
1, 2, 3, 2.
Yeah, you get her off for just fine. She unfortunately took 2 points of damage this whole time, which she doesn't care about that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and try and shoo the ones off of my backside as well.
Roll handle animal.
I look at Nedra. They like you.
8.
8. You kind of like grab one by the tip of its horn. And now it digs its head even deeper. The more you resist, the more it actually starts to give physical pain. Let me roll that damage.
Can AJ real quickly do something though?
What do you want to do?
AJ sees Eloy trying to do it because I'm guessing that AJ's walking behind Eloy because Eloy's taking point. So AJ just pulls out his gun and just uses it to smack the thing off. Just smacks it like using a club. Just smacks the bat off. Who's digging in?
So he's pistol whipping a bat.
I'm pistol whipping a bat off of him. What? What? Oh shit.
Well, let's see how this goes.
Ooh, good. You're only on the first floor. That's nice. Okay. Roll the hit.
What do I roll? What do I roll for this? He's
D20.
You roll a D20 plus your strength. So since you have a -1 to strength, it's -1.
2. I hit for 2.
It's a fucking 1.
Okay, you got it.
No, I 3. I did.
Okay.
No, it was a 3. So -1 is now a 2. I hit my modifier.
Okay, well, good news. You didn't disturb the bat, but you did just cold clock Eloy in the face.
Fuck you. Keep up.
Ezra, I'm about to do a wicked.
Eloy.
Roll 1d4 -1 with your strength.
1d4. Which one's
The giant 1d4.
blame you.
Is this the D4?
He's gonna be gone in somewhere in the neighborhood of 7 to 6 hours. So
I want to make him be gone right now.
So 3.
4.
So, no, 4? Yeah, so 3 points of damage. Eloy takes a nice smack in the face, and now I'm going to roll for the bat's damage. 5 points of damage to you.
That's my bad.
5 total?
No, 5 plus the 3.
Oh, jeez. God, Eloy.
I just slapped Eloy in the face with a bat. I just pistol whipped Eloy in the. Talker showed up and pistol whipped Eloy in the face.
All right.
really tempted.
You know what? Come with me.
What?
I step out of the bat enclosure.
We go back down?
Yep.
Oh, you walk outside the bat enclosure?
Drag him with you.
Roll. All right, well, roll dexterity save again. You're walking back out and dodging more bats.
I feel like I'm gonna hit
You
my
as
ball
well.
back.
Okay, just
no,
walking
you
past
too?
us on the.
No, walking past us on the stairs.
Oh, okay.
As I'm picking bats off Nedra.
I rolled a 16 plus my modifier. My dex is 19.
Again, you're just taking your gun and going.
Fuck out.
I got a 25 this time.
Yeah, you're pretty fed up as well. You're smacking them away too. You head over to the end. There are still bats on you, and the tabaxi opens the door and goes, "Oh no, we can't let the other bats out. You're gonna have to get them off you."
Sorry. All right, close the door. I'd like you to wait right here. Do you know what I wanted to be doing tonight?
What was that?
I got a big battle of the bands coming up. I wanted to be practicing and having a nice, relaxing evening.
So your name was Eloy, correct?
Eloy.
Okay, I'm so sorry that I am rewarding you for doing me a service, and it has heavily inconvenienced you. It's really rough to lose one night. Imagine losing 15 years, and one of those times you thought it was a miracle. You teleported back to your girlfriend's apartment, and you see her there making love to the asthma of divinity who started this curse. Now, that's a rough night. Let's keep going.
Persuasion versus insight.
Intimidation.
Versus rage.
No, persuasion or intimidation. Which one are you going to do?
I'm doing yes.
Intimidation.
I'm doing.
They're both technically they're both the
Persuasion,
same.
I think
but-
it's
I'm doing
closer.
intimidation.
Roll intimidation.
Okay.
So plus 4.
Ooh, good luck.
Damn. Nat 20.
Eloy don't give a fuck.
Yeah, no. You know what? Do you know how many shits I give about your girlfriend?
Oh my fucking god!
I'm gonna go do this for you, and you're gonna sit here and be quiet, or else I'm out.
You have to agree to this.
If it takes too long, if it takes too long, I'm jumping in. Best of luck. Lights a cigarette.
What the fuck? Like even from the second level, you can't do that in here.
Don't fucking care. Oh no. Secondhand smoke to the fucking bats.
I'm so happy this
What's
is
going on
happening.
down there?
I'm so happy this is happening. All right, so you still have.
Sleight of handing that teleporter out of his pocket.
I'd like to point out for the audience, Eloy is pissed. I'm having the time of my life.
Oh yeah, no, this is great. This is fucking great.
This is fun. This is funny. How do we deal with Taka? Let's remove him from the situation, and that's how we're going to.
No. Don't worry.
When creating this character, Zito was like, "How about this spell?" No, that's too useful.
Back it
Hey,
off.
listen, no, I fucking told you. I was just like, when I was helping him make his character, I go, what about this spell? No, it's too useful.
He's cursed.
Yeah.
Everything is a challenge for this guy. So this is a high elf who was like the Malfoy, the Draco Malfoy of his class, who's now on a 15-year humble tour and has stopped caring.
All right, so what are you gonna do about these bats?
All right, I'm going to go ahead and just power through the bats to get up to the 3rd floor.
Okay.
It's gonna be eating your ass.
What's your AC again?
15.
15. Okay, nope, they got you. That's another 4 points of damage as you're going up the stairs.
All right, I'll take it. Once I get to the top there.
Yeah, you guys are fine. You guys made it up to the top. You're sitting
Eloy,
there.
you need some help with those?
Nah, I got this.
Okie dokie.
I haven't seen him with this much determination in his eyes in a long time.
I go ahead and cast sleep on the bats.
I'm guessing on the big one or on all of them.
On the ones that are nibbling on me.
Okay.
So refresh my memory on sleep's range.
Sleep.
It's gonna be our Metal Gear flashbang.
It's I mean the range is 90 feet. The area of effect is a 20-foot radius. So I'm
So all the bats within a 20-foot radius, huh?
Am I just imagine? I'm just.
radius of a sphere.
I'm just.
not a cylinder.
So imagine, if you will, a small child, Azamar, walking through the 2nd floor of the enclosure. Mommy, look at the bat. Oh no!
bats.
I'm just
start
imagining AJ
raining
with a
up.
cigarette. That'll do.
So all
well, it doesn't.
well, don't worry, because all the bats here, I'm pretty sure whatever you fucking roll, they can't make, because they're all tiny little insignificant bats.
Probably all have like 1 hit point or something.
Oh, fuck, I rolled a 3. Okay, never mind. This is happening now. So, you cast sleep on the bats. Hunky-dory. All the bats kind of like just falter off. They're fine. They hit the floor. You're like, okay, you know what? It's fine. The little bats.
Can the people outside the enclosure like see us in there?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just going, they're fine. Everything's
Yeah,
okay.
they're fine.
Everything's. I'm making like a sleepy
Like
face.
I'm imagining like
taking a nap.
the guano on the floor is just like splattering up as they're landing.
And the blood, too. They're small bats falling from a fucking 180-foot enclosure.
Their little bodies can take falls like that.
Also, it's only got a range of 20 feet, so I mean that'd be pretty far to be getting the ones 180 feet up.
Well, you watch from behind Ezra. It's fine.
Just starts raining.
yeah. Trying my best to just like pantomime. I know it looks bad, but they're just sleep.
Roll persuasion, Ezra.
24.
The kid is just like, okay.
I pick up one of the sleeping bats. They're real soft, Nedra. Want to pet one? Soft, soft, gentle, soft. No,
Too late.
no, try. Okay, gentle this time. One finger. Soft.
She takes the carcass.
All right. Okay.
She looks at the kid with her bloody knuckles.
Sleep juice all over her hand.
I'll
Raspberry
destroy
jam.
goddamn elephant tusk. I swear to God.
All right, now where's
Sorry, my
that big
goddamn
boy?
knife.
Bruce is still up there. He's kind of like latched up. You can see him. Like, so basically where you guys are, Bruce is on the opposite end where the hole is for the circle enclosure. You're on the 3rd floor. Bruce, you can walk around the other side to get behind Bruce. But Bruce is awake. You actually watch as he like looks up at you like kind of like lets out a really large yawn. No sound. He lets out a really large yawn. He could easily swallow one of you whole.
So I'm gonna hit him with sleep too, and I'm not fucking around with Bruce. I'm gonna cast that from a level 3 slot, which gives me
Holy
more
shit.
dice rolls.
Maximum slap.
Maximum sleep. This dude looks intimidating, and sleep is one of those things where either it works or it don't. So I want
cast
to give
coma.
it. So let's see. That would be 5d8, 6, 8, 9d8.
Wow.
Holy fuck.
Yep.
Damn, son, where'd you learn how to do that?
That's why I told you before when I was showing you
Eloy
like
plays a little lullaby for Brucey.
Yep. When I was showing you
Blast him
before
with the
one of your
lullaby
spells, when I was like expending a spell slot higher than what it actually is beneficial, that's a good reason why.
Yeah, you can make spells work against things that they have no business working against. Okay, and hey, I've got exactly 9 d8s here because...
That's how you set it up.
Yep, because
how you
sleep
do
takes
it.
a lot of d8s, so I went to the store and I bought a lot of d8s.
Cast slap.
Okay, that's 14.
Unfortunately, we are gonna have to math this out a little bit because
Yep, 18.
and it's half HP that it puts it to sleep. Or
It's let's see. See, the total is how many hit points of creatures this spell can affect. So if I can match or exceed his HP, he falls asleep. Otherwise, it just fizzles.
okay.
So
But he's already yawning, so you already have him somewhere there.
26, 31, 37, 41, 44, 45, 46, 46.
He's awake and fine.
He stares at you. And then
He has a
falls
cup of
asleep.
coffee in his hand. Oh, shit. The taste of Folgers in his
Jittery
mouth.
bat.
Bruce tucks his head in his chest and wraps his wings around himself. He's asleep.
Good work, Eloy. All right. That's a nice lullaby.
You notice that there is a sickle hanging off his wing.
All right.
Look, I have a feeling sleight of hand is gonna be what works with this. I've got the deftest hands of this crew.
The
Do you?
problem with that
Do you?
is, I will say this. You can go around Bruce. You will be able to get behind him, but the sickle is hanging off the front of him, what you're facing. So if you go behind him, you're going to have to find some way to get around Bruce to be able to get the sickle off him. And where the sickle is hanging from the opening of the enclosure.
Oh, jeez. So we have to basically climb to get it, and then
What you're proposing is you can probably do this, but you're going to have to shadow the Colossus around Bruce to get that sickle.
I mean, you do have you are pretty good at climbing.
I believe in you.
Hurry up!
all right. I guess I begin this journey to climb.
And you know what the best thing is you have a spell that could fix all of this.
Do I?
You do.
Which one?
Not saying use it, but just you know.
I
do
honestly,
that.
I was wondering about that. That's why I was just like, okay.
No, this could be saved, but
No, I was not allowed to hang out. They got this.
Yeah, no. Yeah, he was told to stay right there.
They got this shit.
Go get it, Ezra.
He just pulls out like a power bar, the universe equivalent. Ah, they got this.
Okay.
And then I just go back talking to Nedra. And I see the one thing I'm talking about is control. If you can pet the animal without hurting it.
she shows you the bat. The bat's fine. It was a leech.
Oh, a good punch on the leech.
All right. So I have to climb on Bruce. What kind of?
How do you wish to climb on top of Bruce?
Gingerly.
Acrobatics.
Okay.
Okay.
22.
You grab onto Bruce's pelt, and he doesn't move at all. He barely feels you.
Okay. So make my way to where the sickle is.
Roll athletics.
I have second story work.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Although, to be fair, just so I'm transparent about all this, the description I have written down here is climbing no longer costs extra movement. running jump adds dexterity mod, so I don't know if that affects like my actual climbing around.
You can move. You basically, like, if we were in combat, you could completely go around Bruce with no problem at your full move
So it just
speed.
takes no extra time.
Yeah.
All right. So I still have to do the athletics.
Climb, yeah.
Climb. 12.
And yeah, you can add that D8 to whatever you feel you need it.
You feel Bruce twitch his wing that you're hanging on, but he kind of like tucks it even deeper into his underarm.
You're just an annoyance.
Yeah. All right.
You see the sickle, it's right under you.
Okay.
Now you have to find some way to dislodge the sickle from Bruce's wing without disturbing him.
That would be sleight of hand, right? I would think. Like just
Sleight of hand
moving it?
or medicine of your choice.
sleight of hand, definitely. Because my sleight of hand bonus is +9.
Yeah. Wow. Wow.
And I'm going to need it, and I'm going to go ahead and throw this in here, too.
How is it +9? Damn.
Because it's 6, and I double my proficiency mod
Oh,
with,
wow.
with expertise. But even with that, I got a fucking 16. That's still pretty good.
Yeah, that's
No, that's still a moderately good roll. Let's see if Bruce wakes up
that's
to any
on a
of
very
this.
good angle. That's a B+, Grant.
so I'm going to ready an action as I see him doing this. Once that sickle is out, I'm gonna drop a. Oh, can I get in within touching range of Bruce?
Yes, you can. You actually can go right up to him.
Okay, then yeah. As soon as I see that sickle come out, I'm gonna drop a cure wounds on Bruce.
Okay, before we do that, you roll the 16. Let me roll this real quick and see if Bruce even feels that, because he is nat 1. So never mind. Bruce is well tuckered out, and you cure his wounds up. The hole that was left by the sickle closes up on itself, and Bruce is none the wiser.
I'm guessing I have to climb back then.
Now you gotta climb back
Probably just jump down.
from 180 feet.
Do a flip.
Whoa, the bat's that high up?
Yes, you're on the 3rd floor of the enclosure.
Yeah, but I figured there's a floor to the 3rd floor.
No, floor 1 is the 1st floor. Floor 2 is
his
floor
wings
3,
are dangling
and
over.
Bruce is hanging off the
he's-
side in the top
okay,
corner.
Gotcha. He's hanging over it.
Yeah. That's good. My athletics is a 5.
Fall.
There's now a face looking at you.
Hey, buddy. Hey. We got the sickle out.
Roll. What do you want to do? Think of something. Animal handling. You want to try and soothe him?
I'm gonna cast Friends on Bruce. That's a cantrip that gives you advantage on anything charisma related. Oh, handle animals wisdom
though.
Shit.
I
Never
mean,
mind.
Can I do something charisma related with this? Because that'd be much better for me.
I don't think it's an
I'm gonna
intelligent
roll with.
creature.
I'll tell you could do it with disadvantage.
Charisma with disadvantage, but
Yeah,
you
I
get
mean,
advantage, so
So I cancel it out
So
with
you
friends.
cancel it out with
Yeah.
friends.
Oh, okay, yeah. All right. So I guess I'm gonna.
Persuade.
Yeah, I'm gonna persuade him. Just let me go. Shit. 11.
against Bruce's.
So what you can see from below.
With a cigarette, just looking up.
Yeah, just looking up, you watch as a bat lets out an ear-deafening, piercing scream and grabs Ezra and starts flailing him in his jaws.
Oh, no, you got it. You got this. Lights another one. Come on, boys.
Time to roll that bite. Okay, not fantastic rolls for the bite. However, he does get a +5 to these.
Okay.
So, Bruce got on you 14 points of damage as you are now grappled. And you feel blood seeping not from your wound, but into his mouth. He's drinking you.
I'm sorry. Say that again. Was 14?
Yep, 14 points of damage.
Great.
Okay. Code red, guys. Code red.
I rush over. I am going to
give Bruce a gentle nudge. Like, I'm not going to full-on punch it. I'll still roll to hit, but I'm not trying to do damage. I just want to do stunning fist on him.
You can do subdue damage.
Fine.
It works that way. Don't
All
worry
right.
about it.
To hit, that is 17 plus 25.
25. You peck the bat in the face with your elbow.
Give him the elbow.
That's 10 subdue damage. And stunning fist, he needs to make a con save DC 14.
Alrighty, let's roll con for Bruce. He misses by 1.
All right. You're being let go, and he can't move until my next act.
From 180 feet.
That's on you at this point, friend. I just got you out of his mouth.
Is that thing falling right now?
No, it's stunned. It's
perched.
It's perched to the ceiling, so he's not moving.
Can I like try to react to grab a ledge that I'm guessing I'm falling by if there's multiple tiers to this?
Roll me a acrobatics check.
I can say that maybe I tried to coordinate this with Nedra where she can try to grab him.
You didn't say that first.
Fair enough.
All right,
well.
AJ starts walking up to the second level real fast. God damn it.
All right, acrobatics. I did pretty good right there. 25.
25?
Yeah.
You somehow grab onto the extended wing of another bat and loop-de-loop yourself.
Fuck.
You grab the other wing of a bat and do a front flip onto the second floor.
All right, everybody, run!
I say, because you have until my next action to get the fuck away from Bruce.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Yeah, I'm booking it towards the exit.
All right, if everyone's going to roll their dash, your dashes would be double your speed. What would that be for each of you?
60.
I don't get to run. I moved over to Bruce. And basically, I did a full combat action. I did a full combat turn just to get him.
Yeah, also
So I get to run after I hit him with another stunning fist.
So for everyone else, what's your run speed at double?
60 I dash.
60?
Yeah, 60 all of us.
60, and Nedra's got
A
80.
hobbling 60.
And
He's
Nedra's got 80.
He gets a good run with that limp left leg.
Stepping in all the guano as you go out.
He doesn't care. He's got big boots. Clomp, 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 clomp.
All right, so here's a question. Who has the sickle?
I do.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay. You run out. You're left with Bruce.
I started on the second floor, if that matters.
No, it does. It does. You're still in the enclosure. You two got out. Yeah. Nedra and Eloy are still almost out of the enclosure. You make it to the second floor. I mean, the first floor.
I real fast while we get outside. I just turned to him. I could have mage handed that thing out, by the way. You know that, right?
Thanks for the information.
No worries. Just so you know next time.
All right. On my next turn, I attack again.
Nedra, let's play a game called Catch Wake if he falls.
Yeah, no. Somebody on the first floor get ready to catch me.
Okay.
Nedra, get ready!
Because on my next
She
turn,
picks up a rock and she's looking at the Bruce.
Nope, just get ready to catch me.
I'm
okay.
going to hit Bruce again, hopefully. Maybe not. That is probably my... It's not a nat 1, but does a 11 hit.
No. You
Swoosh!
No, you punch Bruce in the face and he looks at you.
Well, technically, if I hit him, I can still use stunning fist, so I whiff.
All right, so you whiff.
Yeah. All right.
I jump off the edge. Woo! Nedra, catch me!
I use slow fall.
So remember in one of those cartoons from Looney Tunes where the giant like it's the giant gorilla pretends to be Bugs Bunny's dad, and he throws Bugs into the air, upsy-daisy, and he feigns ignorance and turns the opposite direction. He's falling. That's Nedra. I got you.
All right, so how much is 150 feet of fall damage? Minus 20.
You
Or 25.
well, you took slow fall,
Yeah,
so
slow fall is I reduce fall damage by 5 times my monk level.
5 times your monk level.
Yeah,
All
so
right.
I reduce it by 25, whatever the remainder may be.
How far can you dash? 60 or 80?
I can dash. Hold on. Yeah, this doesn't have my plus to movement in it. I should be able to dash 80.
All right, so that's 1d6 bludgeoning per feet fallen beyond that, and you were 180 feet, so that's 10.
10d6?
Yeah. I'm rolling that.
Okay. I was going to say, I could help you, but
Yeah.
go ahead.
10d6, that's 5, 3,
8,
4,
12,
12,
2,
14,
14,
4,
18, or 18,
2,
20,
1,
21,
4,
25,
2,
27.
27.
and wait, how many am I gotta roll again? Shit, that was 10. Yeah.
All right, so I take 2 damage.
You don't take damage so much as you landed in guano.
That's shitty.
Make sure you get that off of you. It's real expensive.
We should still run.
He's got like 1,000 gold just covering him.
So you run outside, and you make it outside. Bruce doesn't respond. He doesn't have enough time to respond to you before you make it out.
He's just confused that
Cold
somebody
claw.
jumped over the edge.
What?
You cold clocked a bat in the face.
So everyone's now outside the enclosure doors.
I took care of that, ma'am. What's next?
Yep, he's feeling good.
Feeling great. He's
I hold
feeling
up the
great.
sickle. Do you mind if I keep this?
Yeah, somebody threw that.
Oh, she looks at the sickle. Oh, that's so awful. Why would they ever do such a thing?
I agree.
Don't even know. He's
Maybe
such
they
a
hate
he's
bats.
Such a sweet creature.
She goes, well, if the Colls feel it's contraband, they are more than likely. They are more than.
We're gonna
capable of
confiscate.
you.
You know, we're
Yeah,
just gonna
yeah,
confiscate
yeah.
this.
Absolutely
Seems-
right here,
evidence.
right here. Yeah, absolutely. We'll take it into evidence.
Is a sickle a finesse weapon?
Yes.
Yes, that looks so cool.
Oh, and guess what, Grant?
What?
It's +1.
Fucking yeah! +1 sickle.
It's all magical.
All right, now we're gonna move on to the next bit. She takes you over to another more dark and a little bit more moist enclosure. This place is wet.
How
There's-
how moist is it?
Dude, it's fucking sprinkler systems all day, every day.
Ooh, it's pretty wet.
This is gonna be great with my guano.
God damn it.
I was gonna say, man, like I haven't had a shower in like 3 months, but
So you're
you
going.
smell like shit.
You're going to like a
Wait,
more.
shit. There's sprinklers.
Yeah, you're going to a more amphibious looking area. There's large toads. There's little there's not really lizards, but they look like amphibious looking like dogs, kind of just like meandering around in the water. You got your standard anaconda. You got a couple of birds flying around. Finally, you get to the insect enclosure, and this one is what looks like a mesa with a small pool on the inside of it. It's not completely dark, but it looks dark enough that like it kind of sucks to see, but you can there's lights all around, at least showing off the area.
So
There are like what looks like fissures in the wall. There are fissures in the wall and in the hole and in the floor, and it's made out of stone. And there's a purple, what looks like tube sticking out of one hole, going from one fissure to another.
So what's in here exactly, ma'am?
Yeah. What seems to be the issue here? I say with like my guano white face.
Oh, this is Tullus, the purple worm.
I see.
Ah, good old Tullus. I've
Well,
I've heard some people talk about him.
I named mine too.
That's cool, Eloy. Cool stuff.
So
what's-
you said something.
What's the
was
deal with
running-
this purple one?
You said there was something running around in here that was disturbing Tullus.
Yes, we didn't want to say it out loud to the public, but there might be some kind of fey humanoid wandering around inside here. We can't find
just
him.
living here.
We don't know. The last we saw him appear 2 nights ago, and he's kind of been like using the holes as a means of getting away from anyone to get him out of the enclosure. And we're not allowed to touch the enclosure because that would disturb Tullus.
So you want us to go disturb it then?
Well, we work for the calls, so
Yeah,
I feel like
exactly.
we have some authority here.
I feel like we need to go in there, and no matter
Oh,
what,
really?
Our
remove the
job
face.
is to
And
take
please
care of
don't-
all of these issues.
And please don't feel like we won't give you any compensation for this. We absolutely will. The Fine Day Boardwalk Company would love to at least give the Colls some sort of compensation for all their hard work.
Yeah, those calls do work hard. Definitely, they deserve a generous pay. for-
Yep, and they got some good reputation going with our prince.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Nah, cool guy, him.
Real quick, but before we jump too far into this, how much does a potion of healing heal again?
Yeah, you took a bit of damage.
Yeah.
2d4. I believe it's
2d4 plus 2.
yes, 2d4 plus 2.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, she like looks at you. You don't look so good.
Yeah, well, heal myself.
Minor scrape with Bruce
5
there,
points.
but don't worry, he was just playing.
Is Bruce okay?
Oh, he's fine.
He'll be fine.
No, Bruce is doing okay.
He's
Yep.
great.
I should
Yeah.
probably chug one of those as well. Oh, awesome.
I'll find a natural breaking spot for us to take a break in a few minutes.
No worries.
Absolutely. Trying to find a reason to use one of my
Sip
spells
my
here.
potion. Get myself back up to at least 25 health.
I should be keeping track of my spell slots here.
Oh, and don't worry about Tullus. He's actually a baby. We only just hatched him like a few months ago.
Adorable. So that's why we've been hearing so much about the little guy. The little big guy.
How big is the fey creature?
The Fey creature? Oh, well, Tullus likes to make holes that are at least probably comfortable enough for you to spin around in.
Yeah.
So, the creature we've been finding, he's about probably the size of, I don't know, what are those little horrible green things that...
Goblins.
That's right, yes.
Goblins, yeah. Yeah, I
Yes,
met one
Just
earlier
the
today.
worst.
I
Met one
can't-
earlier today.
Can't stand him.
Just why?
I hate him too. Nedra's sitting there with a big doofy smile on her face.
You sure do.
Until recently, he was my least favorite person on this crew.
Of guards.
Yes, our
Yeah,
guard crew.
absolutely. We have worked together
Yeah,
for
we
a
have
long
we
time
have
together.
There's a goblin. He's kind of the butt of the joke. He's a new recruit.
Yeah, he is. He sucks.
He's more like a mop boy.
Yeah.
He didn't want to come tonight because he's an asshole.
Anyway. Anyway, so just right in here.
Pause a lot. Just
So, yeah, she closes the encounter. Like, she pretty much tells you, exterminate the creature that's inside here without disturbing Tullus. Don't attack Tullus, and try not to disturb any of the fishers that are nearby him, because he could just lurch out of one if he feels threatened.
Okay.
You are welcome to kill and or subdue the fey creature that's inside here.
Sounds cool. Let's do it.
All right.
Let's go in.
Hunting is my proficiency.
All right, so you are now inside the enclosure. The fishers begin a little bit in front of you. You have 7 holes in front of you. 2 of them go towards the lake, the small little lake-like area. 3 of them are sitting in front of you, and the rest are all on the left side on the wall.
What are
right.
fissures exactly?
They're holes.
Little holes.
Yeah,
Fissures.
cracks.
Oh, fissures.
Fissures.
I thought you
Oh.
said fishers.
Yeah, I apologize.
No worries. I was like, there's a bunch of guys fishing in there? Or?
No, fissures.
Fissures.
All right.
There we go. There we go. Okay,
First
cool.
things first, I'm going to survey the area and see if there's been, see if I can. Basically, I'm gonna try to make a survival roll to see if I can find traces or.
That would be an
anything of-
investigation check.
Okay.
Can I do an Arcana check to test for magics?
Sure thing.
Yeah. Just 1 second. This is it's magical. I can actually have him do something. So he's gonna cast or just detect Arcana, I guess. Like. Or
Yeah, you want to see if there's anything magic about.
Yeah, I want to
Since
see.
it's a
what-
fey creature.
I want to see where the magic hotspot is in here.
Go for it.
All right. Investigation is a 13.
13.
13 plus 9 for me, so 21.
21.
Oh.
Oh, there's
Yeah.
like this whole entire room is just filled to burst with arcane
It's
magic.
like black lights just vroom. Guys, there's a lot. Guys, I don't know how small this thing is exactly. It might be a bit bigger than we were expecting.
Well, you don't you like what you pretty much are sensing is that the holes like there's something inside like where the holes go. Like there's a nest somewhere and it's inside the walls, but you can feel that whatever's in there gives off an insane amount of fey-like energy. And it's deep underneath you right now. You actually find what looks like a small, weird-looking coin, almost like it's scribbled in crayon. Wait a minute, that's not a crayon coin. That's a scale. It's a purple lizard scale.
I'm gonna roll survival to see if I can determine what it came from. Like that's a survival check, right?
Yes.
Okay. That is a modified 20.
You've never seen what kind of creature gives off, like, magical essence that has, like, a lizard-like base to it, but this thing... Yeah, from biting around and like feeling from this, there's like a little dab of blood at the end of it, so it looks like Tullus might have attacked this thing.
Well, the baby worm's got some bite to him.
Give it here.
All right.
Get it here. Can you do an Arcana check on it?
Sure thing. What are you trying to do for it, though? Like,
I'm trying to detect if it's Fey magic.
Oh,
on
okay,
this.
yeah.
1 second. You just. And that's 20. That's 23.
Dude, it is filled to burst with it. Whatever this purple thing is, this is where the magic's coming from.
All right, it's purple. Look for purple something.
But from what you can tell, it is.
All I got is milk and Sunny D.
What you guys got out of this is pretty much it's a moderate, maybe smallish creature. Like it is just filled to burst with Fey. Like this is just a Fey creature from the Fey wilds, and it is some sort of lizard-like creature.
Okay, so we're looking for a magical fairy lizard.
Anyone want to roll knowledge to see if they can figure out what that is?
I may as well.
I'll do that. Would I do knowledge history?
Yes, knowledge history.
3.
Knowledge history. That is a 15 plus 9. That's 24.
I have a modified 20.
19.
You remember back in your days in college
Yep.
that a lot of folks who were making familiars didn't actually want to summon anything infernal, so instead they actually went into the Feywilds and pulled forth a pseudo-dragon, which is literally just a cat-sized fairy dragon.
He says this to everybody.
That is pretty much what you are looking for. in here.
Cat-sized fairy
So
dragon.
we're looking
I
for
know.
a fairy dragon.
I know because some of my classmates used to summon them because they're chickens and didn't want to actually get anything cool. Just want to. They're little.
Okay,
OCs.
do you know, like, how these things act? Like, do you know where they like to...
Yeah, you do. You
I do.
I will explain
Speak
them at
through
least.
you.
Yeah,
Speak
what are
true,
their
Mizudo.
behaviors? How do they like to... Where do they like to hide or
Do they like
nest?
to eat,
Okay, hold
say,
on, okay,
honey
hold-
or mayonnaise?
Go for it.
They fucking goddamn it. They are actually good creatures. They are creatures that actually like to commune or somewhat like play like little cute tricks. So they have some form of intelligence. They have a moderate intelligence to speak to anyone who has any sort of arcane to them. They kind of like to feed off the magic of those who give off any kind of spell casting. They pretty much will eat anything small. So like think like a cat, but like it has some form of verbal communication, but only just slightly. So it's like a small infant child in cat form that like hangs out with you.
Yep. Like that.
Okay, so
Any follow-up questions?
basically, if we want bait, we just need a bunch of magic energy all in one spot.
Yeah.
I can
What I
I can do that really easily, real quick. He goes into his fanny pack. I guess he pulls into his like convention bag of holding.
Yep.
It's pretty much like one of those giant convention
Yeah,
bags.
this giant swag bags you get at Comic-Con.
I can do that real fast. I go into my inventory and
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for my collection of artifacts.
Ah,
They're actually
okay.
part of the list.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll just make a pile of them. So you see me like, hey, everyone back off real fast. Where can we set this up? Just in the middle?
You can.
I'd set it up by one of the holes,
Let's set it up by one of
probably
the holes.
away from the worm.
Okay, so he pulls. You see AJ hobble up and pull out of his bag a pewter merchant's weight, which weighs less than it should. An iron miniature of a ship entombed in glass. A troll's fang, which matches a scar you see on his neck. A silver torque inscribed with an impossible prophecy. A ceramic ocarina, which seems to attract songbirds when played. Yeah. These are all very complicated. A scarred pewter figurine of a Sahuagin warrior. And you see a pike of gentle repose, and you see him pile it all on the ground. I will not restate that I need all of this back. I cannot state that enough. Thank
All
you.
right. Hey, Kevin, are you magic? I look at my sheath on my side.
I guess.
All right. I add him to the pile. Tink. I'll
Anyone
pick you up
else
in a
got
sec.
anything magical? Just throw some magic there. Just a big pile of magic.
I have that bag of glass beads I got.
Are they magical?
They're fey magic.
They seem pretty cool.
Yeah, throw them in.
Just put them in the bait pile.
Put them in the bait pile.
Put them in the pile.
All right, so.
Oh yeah, and I got this. I hold out that rock that I found in the gold liquid.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's still, it looks like it's oozing the gold, but it's still, it like oozes into it. So you know, like those photos that people have in like doctor offices where it's like the ripples of the water, but they never cease to end.
Yeah.
It's like that, but the ooze like goes from the top and then bleeds back in from the bottom.
I just sit it on top. Tink.
Perfect. Now we just wait.
That's a good place
No,
to
now
stop.
we hide.
And wait. And wait.
Okay, so everyone, if you want to hide, everyone roll a stealth check.
Hooray.
Shit. 24.
24?
19.
19?
14.
9. Or is that 12?
Just sitting out there. Yeah, go ahead and hide.
Go for it, guys.
I mean, I guess you're like practically
I'm
made
pure
of magic.
right now, guys. I'm cursed.
If anything, he's just more bait.
Yep.
Yeah, like I just sits on the pile and just smokes a cigarette. It's bad for you, I know.
And that's where we'll take a break.
All right.
We'll be right back after this. What? Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the table. So, we're hunting down a fairy dragon,
Yes, a pseudo dragon.
a pseudo fairy dragon,
cat dragon.
a kitty cat, a dragon cat. Kitty dragon. Right? All right, so most of us are hidden while AJ there is just smoking a cigarette by, well, I don't know how Nedra's doing either.
Nedra, let me roll for her.
She might
actually.
also be magical, although her magic is more infernal.
She wants to see the fairy dragon so bad. She's like hovering over. She's not even hiding.
She's bouncing.
Magic-y. Just starts conjuring. I just conjured like fire on my finger, going like, just trying to cause as much.
You watch as a tiny little purple paw kind of just like claws out of the hole.
Okay. My character goes, snaps his fingers a little bit.
Trying to attract the animal.
Yeah.
Roll handle animal.
You did say it was intelligent, so...
Come here.
He's treating it like it's an animal right
fair
now.
enough.
Come here. Come here, little baby.
Handle animals like
Where is handle?
it's the second thing. It's right under acrobatics.
Come on.
+1.
3 + 1, 4. Doesn't take to it.
It kind of like you watch the paw go up, a tiny little like lizard-like snoot kind of like pops up, but then hides back down.
Oh, it's shy.
I'm gonna stealth over to next to the hole.
Are you like crab walking over?
Well, it also doesn't help the fact that Nedra's kind of like sitting there going,
I think
My stealth check.
just like he's like gesturing, just away. You are making a scene.
My stealth check is 16.
Would you ask your daughter to leave?
It's not my daughter.
Okay, then girlfriend. I don't know what's the deal with this.
My student.
Okay, whatever. Get your student out of here.
yeah, you walk over just fine.
All right. Now, I am going to try to handle animal. Just try to like make like little noises that might attract it.
Okay.
Meow, 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 meow.
That is a 21. Making little cooing noises.
Like the creature does not respond at all. Not at all, unfortunately.
Oh.
Everyone's kind of hovering over the pit and also at the treasure pile, so it's kind of like,
Well, I'm hiding next to it.
yeah, not you, but like it's clearly obvious that like his failed attempt and Nedra the giant demon woman bouncing up and down like a kid in a candy store may not be helping with coaxing this thing out of the hole.
Can you not, please?
Speak into the mic, by the way.
Can you not,
lean back a
please?
lot.
Can you not, please? God in heaven. The good ones.
All right.
There's not an asshole one.
I mean, I know this might just be a every problem looks like a nail thing, but I could just drop another sleep on it.
Yeah, but it might fall deeper in the hole.
Oh yeah.
Do you think it likes honey?
Like, what? Hold on. Let me see what kind of food I have on me.
Because I've got this alchemy jug and I can just make us some honey. Or mayonnaise if it's, you know.
A quick
Or mayonnaise.
yeah, in case it needs a sandwich. A quick knowledge check. I want to see like what like. Or I'm gonna ask AJ. So what do like these fey things eat?
And magic.
Did they eat magic?
Yeah.
Magic, anything sweet, so, or
Sweet, you say?
Yeah, and magic or anything sweet. If you got something that's sweetly magical or magically sweet, then it's like
I'm going to slather this magical alchemy jug in the honey I produce from it.
that'll
Hold on,
do.
I got a double. I got sweet magic. I got those healing rock candies.
Okay, now I want everyone to like who's like a giant or something to go hide behind a rock. No one in particular right now, just saying it to the room.
If anyone's big.
Anyone's big, they should hide.
If you hide, you'll be able to see the kitty.
Oh, she like slumps over and walks behind the rock you guys were hiding at before.
Thank you.
I'm gonna pull out the magical rock candy and do another handle animal. 16.
Didn't really need a handle animal for that one because the moment you pulled out that and the scent of candy, like the scent of sugar, just hit up.
All I'm saying is mayonnaise is kind of a tangy sweet.
You are
there it
now
is.
seeing what looks like a small purple dragon with what almost looks like the tips of a like translucent butterfly wings is peeking out of the hole right now.
Adorable. All right, now I'm just kind of holding it out in my hand. Come on, I'm not gonna hurt you. You're okay. I know the last time I did this, it didn't end well for the creature, but it's fine.
Yeah, it doesn't know that.
All right, I need you to roll me a perception check to see if there's a knife behind his back.
There's no knife behind my back.
He uses his bare hands like a man.
Yeah.
Excellent. You said perception?
I was gagging, but sure, why not?
Oh, excellent. And that's an 8 with modifier.
He has the gun ready.
Let's kill this thing and move on to the elephant.
Yep.
Don't fucking kill it. You said kill it? Did they say kill
We
it?
were allowed.
They said
to.
you're allowed
Oh,
to.
sweet. I lined up a shot.
Fuck me.
How close to his hand is it?
I mean, it's probably.
It just popped out of the hole and now is looking at him.
Okay, I'm not going to fire
you
yet.
go.
I just pull my gun out, just like this.
Easy, easy. I'm assuming I notice him pulling his gun out. No. That might disturb the purple worm. Shh. We can kill this thing. I honestly don't care about that, but don't shoot it.
It's so cute.
I agree. It's very cute. It's going to make a very cute corpse as well. Just break. Come on.
Think me cute? Give candy, please?
Yeah, candy. Come on. I'll give you candy. It's right here.
He like the creature now crawls out a little bit more.
What, you can talk?
Yeah.
Just
They said it-
we
they
talk good like peoples like you.
Yeah, they said it was intelligent.
Put that thing away. Hey,
What brought you in here, little guy?
Big purple thing. He eat something nice and yummy. I want piece too.
Oh, so the worm has something that you want, so you're here.
Yeah.
Well, if I give you this, like, do you still need what the worm has?
Can I eat red crystal too like he does?
Here, I'm gonna snap off a piece of the rock candy. Here, have a little piece.
You like so you watch as now like I'm gonna say a Norwegian forest cat sized little dragon kind of just like hops out, sits on its hind legs, takes it, and starts munching away.
Oh, it's cute. It's very cute.
This tastes better than what I thought red thing worm boy ate.
So the red thing is the worm boy ate a red thing, huh?
Yes. But this much better. Especially all these things. Can I eat?
Pointing at like our magic stuff.
All the magic stuff. He's like,
I want to eat that.
I don't think you can eat all that. That's just stuff we were setting out there to rest to see if we can meet you.
Yeah, because like AJ's already putting his stuff back in his bag.
Nope.
Okay, got it out.
Oh, but I want to eat that though.
Nope, you don't. This is actually bad for you. If you eat it, you'll get sick.
hey, what about that sweet goopy stuff that was all over the rock? We can give you lots
Here,
of that.
I'll give
every
you here.
day.
I scoop off a little bit of the gold off the rock. Here, you want some of this? Not good. Okay. I guess this.
but he does notice the honey dripping off
I was gonna
the
say,
alchemy
how
jug.
about this? I've got just honey dripping out of this
You
thing.
watch as this thing grabs it, hoists it up, and continuously devours it.
Well, it only creates a gallon, so.
A gallon.
a gallon of honey is a lot.
I know.
gallon.
So do you remember that?
A
gallon.
Remember that picture of like the parakeet getting stuck in the fondue? That's pretty much what's going on here with this thing.
Gotta eat its way out. Gotta
Yeah.
eat its way out.
Oh yeah, no, what? You just watch as this thing is now like a mosquito in amber is now encased in the honey, but then finally just goes.
Puts its head.
He like pops his head out and just starts like cooing and just like, yeah, I want this. This is great.
If you come with us and leave this nice purple worm alone, you can have this a lot I'm not going to say every day because I might want to use it other times, and I only get one use a day.
But I really want red thing he has. It looks really good.
Is that something I have?
No, he's pointing at the worm.
Ah.
All right, well, if the worm's got a red thing, I mean, it might be making it sick, so it's kind of our job to make sure it's healthy, right?
I mean, what if that's just what they feed the worm? They might have a whole bunch of that stuff for all
Does
we
somebody
know.
want to go ask the zookeeper?
Yeah.
AJ's already knocking on the door.
Oh, yes.
Okay, is there like a red thing that you feed the worm at all?
A red thing? We
Yeah,
feed it
Like
meat.
a rock?
Meat? You want?
A rock? No. Why would we ever feed it a rock? I mean, it makes tunnels, but
I mean, it seems like it ate a rock. Okay, we'll deal with it. It
Thank
might
you.
be making it sick.
Thank you very much.
Do you have anything that makes the worm throw up? Like in case it ate something it's not supposed to, because we think it ate something it's not supposed
I
to.
mean, we could probably put some sort of neurotoxin on a piece of rock or something.
Do you want better? Does extreme stress cause it to vomit?
I guess so.
All right, we'll keep that as a backup plan. Thank you. Closes the door.
Oh, well, that's easy then. Just ask the worm to help you.
Oh, God.
Eloy savage.
AJ just looks right at Eloy and goes this. Yeah. Yeah, I bet you think you're real fucking clever, don't you?
Ezra just nudges him. You didn't even have to use cutting words for that one. Save your spells, man.
Holy shit. Well, the pseudo dragon seems like it's a-okay to want to. We'll agree with what you want, but he just really wants this red thing that the purple worm ate.
What shape was the red thing that the purple worm ate? What shape was it?
Shaped like red?
That's not a shape. That's a color. What was the shape? Was it like? It's like makes a ball with it. Is it like this, or was it like this, or is it? Oh, it was a square. So he ate a red thing that's square.
A red square.
And you won't leave until you get it, correct?
I'd like to get it back.
Oh,
Get it
oh my
back.
God! Is that it over there? I cast minor illusion.
Describe what you're making.
I'm just making a red square.
A red square. Where is it?
It's right behind me. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's a rock that's been turned. Is this what you
like a
wanted?
red
Roll
box.
deception.
I wish my deception score was higher for my story.
Ooh, good roll though.
21.
He like when a cat gets ready to play and like wiggles its butt in the
Yeah.
air. It's like that with the red thing you just conjured.
I throw it towards the exit. Go at it!
He runs after it.
You know, if he touches that, he's gonna.
So get him.
I basically had him.
Yeah,
Fine.
well, now get him. He's far away from the damn worm, and we get in trouble if that is. And then I don't get my goddamn worm. Then I go get my goddamn tusk, and then I don't get to go home.
Oh my God, fine.
I'm gonna grapple check, or I'm gonna chase after and grapple check the.
Surprised Nidra is not doing it.
Oh no, I was about to say like yeah, you guys are all fighting against that. Nedra is now like hovering over this thing.
Pet the dragon.
You watch
I will
one
pet him
hand
and love
go-
him and.
One hand goes up and then goes down.
I want to pet the magic
She
fey
uses
dragon,
her finger and goes
George.
like this and is playing with it. She's using her tail as the red thing.
Oh,
She's using the tip of her tail to counteract as the red thing you illusioned up.
Perfect. We've done it.
all right. I'm just gonna.
This is a temporary solution.
I'm
to
gonna attempt to pick it up while Nedra's playing with it.
He like kind of like tries to like cat claw at you like playfully, like just like you give nice things. I like you.
All right. Well, you can come with us. We have lots of nice things. Isn't that right, Kevin?
I swear to God, if you make this thing eat me, I will fucking kill
I
it.
am not going to let him eat you. You're a him, right?
Did you just assume that pseudo dragon's?
I did.
Pseudo's dragon.
I don't know what that is.
All right, cool. I'm not going to let it eat you.
Do you have a name, buddy?
The people around here just call me it.
I'm not going to let it eat you.
I'm gonna call you Buddy. That sounds nicer.
That's a very lovely name, Buddy.
I like it.
I'm sure Buddy will answer to both.
I
Yeah.
didn't know what name was till right now, so okay.
All right, it. Well,
It's something that you have so that when somebody says, "Hey, buddy, it's time for honey," honey's that yummy stuff he gave you.
Yeah.
More, where?
Then you know who he's talking to.
I give him another cube of like healing sugar. All right, let's
This
go.
is adorable.
I just got him kind of like riding. I just set him up on Nedra's shoulder
So
to
you
ride.
want you his eye. So he's a purple dragon and his eyes are yellow. The more sugar you're feeding him, they're just turning blue. So like those the gag where like someone takes like it smash cuts to a dude like getting injected with something and then cars zooming and the flower blooming. That's pretty much what's happening to this poor thing.
Tripping on
All
this
right,
sugar.
as I set it on Nedra's shoulder, like I'm sure she's happy about that. I crunch up the. Here, I'm just gonna get rid of it. I crunch up the healing rock candy, and give her basically like the 20 or 30 cubes that it would make. I'm like, all right, now this is what we're going to call self-control.
It takes them and
No,
then
I hand it to Nedra.
Oh, you hand it
So
to Nedra.
she has to be the one to feed it one after the
That's
other.
how you train. That's how you train an animal. You give them treats.
Yep.
Yeah,
So
okay,
she-
Nedra. Yeah, it is going to be hanging around with you, and I'm going to give you these. You can give these to it, but don't feed them all at once. You're going to have to do this, you're going to have to practice self-control here, Nedra.
I don't want tummy ache.
Yeah, you don't want to give it a tummy ache.
Now, that would be the worst possible thing that could happen to it. Can we go?
She gives it a tiny little piece. It takes it and hides in her hair, and you just see like she's like, oh.
Yeah, you have a new little friend. Your new little friend, it.
We're gonna
Alright.
spell it with YT just so it's
Yeah, eat.
Eat. It is eat.
So you head outside.
Yep.
I was
All right,
taking-
we took care of the problem.
I was
Well,
taking.
what was it?
It was it.
What?
It was eat with a Y.
Yeah, it's
You're right.
Don't worry,
This is
it's-
so much better than
it's-
Buddy.
It's with us now.
Eat is with us. Also, just quick FYI, the worm in there ate something it shouldn't have. It was square. That's according to the creature.
Probably
so-
want to make it throw up.
But
It's
yeah, I guess
not
you probably
doing
gotta
so good.
you gotta like definitely go in there and check its poop on a regular basis. So that's what we say.
Yeah,
as-
if you whatever
Well,
you
that's-
find whatever you find in there, report to the calls.
Yeah,
Yeah, absolutely.
Send a report to the calls if
Cannot-
you can't find anything to bring another troop of guards out to
Yeah.
check the poop.
And if
very
they,
thoroughly.
And if they
Their
ask,
bare hands,
if, and
preferably.
if they ask about us and they seem to not know us, it's because we're new. So that might also
Yeah.
come up. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, there might be another group of guards on shift. Just let them know that they need to come.
Yeah, absolutely.
Persuasion.
What does it say?
It'd be a 5 plus your whatever. You
Charisma.
got there.
Persuasion.
One.
6.
6.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
We're not that new.
He's new.
Yeah.
She looks over to you guys. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
You special. Well, actually, I was going to warn you that you kind of did give off this really weird smell, but that might work for this one last thing we have to do before we go to the elephant.
Really? One more thing? Are you sure? It can't just take care of itself?
Easy. We'd love to hear. What?
We're here to assist.
Yes.
Do any of you have any of you here worked with steed animals before?
Ah, fuck.
Steeds, you say?
You like horses? Like
Well, yes.
griffins?
Well, no, not griffins. We actually have enclosed here a herd of nightmares.
Oh, that. What are nightmares on a
No.
character?
Fiery horses.
I'm familiar with deer. I know a lot more about deer than I used to.
Nightmares, are those like the horses that are on fire?
Yes.
I just look
see,
at the
we got-
guys.
we got a
I just
natural.
look at the guys.
What seems to be the problem with the nightmares?
Are they too relaxed?
They need a pep talk or something.
Do they require to be left alone? I can definitely do that. More than willing to. Clear up my schedule for that if I would. 6.5 hours.
Oh, we're making great time.
We are, fuck. Okay, go for it.
I guess we're on our way to go take care of the nightmares. Yay! Fun.
Nightmare slain.
All right. Well, Unfortunately, a couple of nights ago, one of the nightmares we had was actually going to be sent over to the Calls as a gift, but it dropped dead, like mysteriously. Like it just obtained a heart attack, and after taking it back from like our medical staff, they weren't able to pinpoint anything like physical. It wasn't because one of the horses did something, and it was just so sudden, and we had no idea that it could a stroke like issue could occur to these creatures before. That's never been documented. So we just wanted to see if you could observe them and see if there's any like issues or something that's causing them to get so scared that, or something that startles them, or something that causes heart attacks in them.
What terrifies a nightmare?
So you're asking us what terrifies a nightmare?
I know that sounds a bit strange,
it
but
does.
Call them evening mares?
Flame mares.
Dusk mares.
Anyway, we'll see what we can do.
Lead us to it.
Making
Let's
great
get it
time
on.
on these animals so far.
all right. Well, you need a token for you, but get your tokens ready because we got a
Oh,
map.
great.
We got a map. Yay. Let's see. I gotta find.
I'm
a
having
magic
fun.
Boy. Yeah, here we go. Here's a magic boy, right here. We could either have that, or you could have this.
Man, they both. I wish we could just find a halfway between the two of them. I'll take the small, decrepit. No, I'll take the big guy because my character's tall as shit.
All right.
My guy's an elf, so.
Nedra's with you, and let me go ahead and
Quick,
grab.
so-
Yeah, we have a proper token for Nedra.
Yeah,
Yeah, where are we starting at?
I will show you in a hot second.
All right.
Because
It'll be a hot second, not a cold second.
Yep. Fun fact about this area is that not only are you going to find nightmares here, but it also shares space with the elephants.
Oh, really?
That's convenient.
Yep.
No wonder they're just dropping dead.
Let me go ahead and move you guys. Yep. So here's where you guys start out.
Here's where we start.
Starting out over there in the top corner of the map here.
And here's a couple of the nightmares in question.
Nightmares. Oh, and the tokens are already numbered, so you can
Yep.
keep track of which one's which.
That's handy.
Except for that 6 and 9 might be easy to get mixed
I
up.
have
but
an idea for that.
Well, the dragon,
the dragon head,
logo is what gives it
represents
to you.
represents the bottom, so it does work. But
Just a little
just keep track.
Well, the camera's not going to be able to see it anyway. They're specs.
And here's Nedra.
In the back of the party. Interesting.
All right, so
She's taking care of it.
you are pretty much in a. It's not lit up. It's a little bit of like black lighting, but obviously the horses are on fire, so you can see these.
Someone
like,
has set these poor equine aflame.
yeah,
No, I
these ethereal horses kind of just like meandering around. Some of them are like laying down, like looking like they're trying to sleep.
I tell you right now, I saw one of these on one of the continents one time when I was teleported into a random field and nothing nearby, so I just watched them for a while. They're very beautiful and very deadly. One of them killed each other at one point, so be mindful of that.
Great.
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry. These are actually quite tame, so long as you don't, do anything to horribly scare them or whatnot.
Oh, absolutely not. How do you scare a nightmare? Ah?
Well, these were actually poached.
Really? Who poached them?
There were a bunch of thieves off to the north of here. I've heard they've also been. I know this is going to sound very hard for the lot of you, considering that you are with the Calls.
Yeah, Carl's the best. They're so great.
Yep.
But they.
No
there
end to my
are-
love.
There is a band of ne'er-do-wells, shall we say, who like to go out and actually poach elephants and sell ivory off to the black market.
Oh, that's terrible.
Horrible.
Do you think
Who-
they
who
have any
would-
dire tusks?
Dire tusks?
Yeah, a
the
dire
dire
elephant. I heard we were checking on the dire elephant. Do they also?
we are. Yes, we actually are. We're going to show you actually one of our elephants here, who actually was taken in from one of the poaching camps.
So kind of you.
Yes.
So kind of you.
Unfortunately, is that one of his tusks are actually damaged, and we have to have someone repair it or at least take it off without harming the animal.
Well, that sounds that sounds like a job for us. I mean, this
Absolutely, we
here-
can definitely handle that. No problem at all.
Oh, fantastic! Thank you.
Absolutely.
We'll get to that after these nightmares, I presume.
Yes. For now, it's just please observe them for quite some time and see if there's any strange behavior.
How long exactly? How long would you need that for exactly?
How long? Like until we find the disturbance, I'm guessing. Or...
If there is a disturbance, if there's nothing, then it's just a freak accident.
Well, in that case, it sounds like the elephant is the more pressing concern at the moment.
Absolutely. We can't have an injured elephant with
But the problem is that they're all in this. They're all here in this environment
Oh,
together.
well, we'll just go make our way to the elephant, and if we see anything strange, we'll report it.
Very well. I won't.
Absolutely.
I won't.
Don't worry, we got this. We got this.
I won't defy the calls or at least your procedures.
Yeah, of course
Oh,
not. The calls are great.
All hail the calls.
We call the shots around here. You know how it goes.
That's a motivational poster we have in the.
It's always been my
Sahuagin
dream to
guard
serve
room.
Among us-
them, and
among
every
us
day it's a
guards.
blessing. Every day is a blessing. Every day is a
All right,
fucking
so-
blessing.
Calls them like I see them.
You know, I got mistaken for a call once. Call me? Maybe.
So anyway,
I had hoped that you would have the decency of withholding jokes like that while I'm here. I hear stuff like that enough from Scott in the scripting sessions.
So if I threw this, how far do you think the blade would like dive into the flesh?
I don't know. It's pretty dull.
Depends if you just if you mishit it and then you just hit him in the head with the tail.
I mean, it would give him a really nice black.
Anyway, so we got a herd of. So about how far back would you say these dire elephants? The dire elephant.
they usually like to stay near water. So
Okay. Cool.
So if you go a little bit far back, we have a man-made lake that flows in through here.
Sweet.
Excellent. All right, we'll make our way back there and see if anything is disturbing the nightmares along the way.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
She leaves back and she
Thank you.
she lets you go off on your merry way. You have a herd of. Some of them are sleeping, but you have basically a herd of sleeping nightmares sitting right there, blocking your path. We're pretty much looking at like what looks like a mesa-like area. There's little patches of grass, so at least the animals can feed. But for the most part, this place is like dried out and
Would you say this is Savannah-esque?
more like in a cavern. Not a cavern, but like more like at the bottom of like the Grand Canyon sort of like deal.
Okay. So Badlands-esque.
Pretty much, yeah. That works.
Okay. All right, we go in, we get the thing, and then you guys hopefully never see me again. How's that sound?
that sounds wonderful.
That really does it?
I want to pet the horse.
We can pet horses on the way out, Nedra.
I wouldn't suggest that. They're on fire.
Oh, she loves that.
Things on fire?
Yes.
Okay. He just like rolls like,
You know what?
Jesus Christ. Okay. Starts hobbling forward.
You start hobbling forward. All
start
right.
hobbling forward.
Mind moving his token a little bit forward to number 7. The horse like opens its eyes and flares up and looks at you. Its embers turning from a dampened blue to a dark red.
Technically,
not a
blue
good
is
sign.
hotter. Hey, horsey. Hello. Just getting through.
It stands up on its legs.
Oh no.
Starts wandering over to you. You can feel the scorching heat come off.
I start backing up. All right.
You know, with your ring, if you pet them, you'll probably get some stuff.
That does make sense.
I wander up with them.
All right, so you move up with
Yeah,
them.
let's just keep the
Horsey.
group together until
Hey,
shit
horsey.
happens.
All right, so you two, I need you both to roll me a con saving throw.
Me and
You and AJ.
okay.
Damn.
Con save.
Oh no, not Constitution.
That is a modified 20.
Ooh, no. That is a. Oh, it was a 10, right? Yeah, I rolled a 10 there. Yeah.
Plus whatever your con
Plus your con
modifier
save.
is.
2. Damn. Yeah, 12. My Constitution's 14.
Okay. So you feel fine. Like the fact of what you are, like, keeps your body somewhat like
Moist.
moist in temperature with this.
I'm
thing.
also covered in guano.
Yeah, that. Now, well, that's
It's baking.
That's hardened to your flesh at this point.
It's become one with you.
You, on the other hand, your clothes are on fire.
Oh, shit. He just drops and starts rolling. Ah! He just starts rolling around. Fuck!
And you spook the horse. The horse kind of like rears back, like, whoa, what?
Easy. Handle animal. 17.
17.
Easy.
The horse chills out, but being near you, your clothes.
I'm
are still on
rolling
fire.
back. I'm rolling back towards the entrance right now. So I'm like, I'm dropping down, going, fuck! Damn it! I hate this!
It's okay.
Yeah, the horse is fine. Do you actually go to touch the horse? Like, do you like kind of like you were leading your hand out, like you were gonna calm the horse?
Do you
yeah,
whisper?
Gently.
All right.
I basically my hand is like kind of like emitting a little bit of flames as well. Just easy.
All right. Well, you touch the horse. Oh God! Ow. Okay.
Ouch.
Hot.
Wow.
Yeah. No. You feel your hand instantly gain second-degree burns.
Ooh, this is a bad idea.
As you take 12 points of fire damage, and your hand is now singed.
Well, there goes that glove.
Drop it now! Being near this thing is insanely hot.
Is my heat-resistant ring reacting at all?
Oh, yeah, no, it's glowing. You feel your hand flare up with this thing.
Woo!
Being in the vicinity of a nightmare is agonizingly hot.
About how close do we get before we really start feeling it?
Before you start feeling it, you need to be 20 feet near it.
Ooh, that's still quite a radius. I mean, you didn't start taking damage until you actually touched it.
He did have to roll a con save, though.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And his clothes lit on fire when he failed it.
Yeah.
Okay. Ow. Don't. I mean, Nedra's probably okay, but
Nedra just walks up to a pony and just like is petting it with no problem whatsoever.
Does anyone,
isn't that fun, Nedra?
anyone have an idea?
I
to
say as
get-
I'm like just like trying to coat my hand with water now.
Yeah. Again, the horses are tame, just as the woman said. It's just being near them is agonizing.
Do you think we could get
Yeah, there
Nedra
she is.
to basically create a distraction and get all the horses around her so we can pass by?
I feel bad for it.
Well, we can have it stand back.
You're emotionally committed to liking it or caring about it? That's
You
crazy.
feel something dangle on your clothes.
Looks down.
It is It is there with you, just like
What?
Yet.
What do you want? What do you want it?
I don't want it hot either. You wanna come right on my back, buddy?
Okay.
We'll stay away from the hot together.
All right,
I mean, I noticed that there's this small path around that way.
There's a small path, but it leads what looks like into a crevice. Like it looks like a small little like pathway, but it doesn't. You're not sure if it leads to anywhere to where the water is.
True.
Shoo's it over to Eloy. Go.
Hey, AJ, do you know what these things eat? I'm guessing grass. You're a magic man. I figured you might know.
I saw them. They would just eat grass at each other. Do they eat each other? I don't know.
I'm gonna take a gander at that. Roll me a knowledge history while I figure this out for you.
Let me think for a second. Oh man. All right. 21.
I guess we're trying to keep them calm so this won't work. But I'm like, I've got this fake snake in a can toy that I haven't used.
Let me think. He pulls out a spell book. 1 second. Just got all these
give him a
notes
heart
scribbled on
attack.
it. Pulls out one of his notebooks of traveling. Just read here. 1 sec.
Do they like to gather near fire, or does fire scare them?
We'll find out here in a second once I find out what's going on.
You don't know about what their diet is, but you do know that just like the abundance of heat will garner them to go towards it. So like they're attracted to heat.
You don't say.
They really like heat. So in other words, the hotter something is, the more likely they are to go to it. So now.
I mean, if they're setting things ablaze nearby, if we start a fire, do you think anyone outside's gonna get too mad?
Considering
I
their
can't
housing-
imagine.
Nedra's just sitting over there, just like, well, if they have these fire horses, do you think they would have worried about that if things were on fire?
That's my thought, Nedra.
Hey, Nedra, you can do fire real good, right?
Sure.
If you want,
Her hand is like engulfed on one of the mane of the pony, and her her entire arm is engulfed in blue flame, and nothing's happening.
You did that fire aura thing when you and Wake were fighting?
actually, I could just say to that right now. I can just cast Firebolt. It's a basic level spell. You learn it in the first. You learn it in kindergarten for magic. They're like, all right, kids, learn Firebolt. Don't burn any eyebrows off. I burned a couple eyebrows off.
That was a crazy preschool you went to.
That was pretty nuts, dude.
Is there any like wood or anything around us?
Is there?
Roll survival.
Find out. Roll for wood.
16 for mine.
16.
23 for mine.
You're finding a lot of dead ash around, so what looks like pieces of trees that used to be here
But it's
were
already
here.
been
So
burned.
ash wood.
Yeah, so there's burnt wood and ash. You actually find that there is like a stable like tree that looks like it was burnt, but it's still standing.
Okay. Well, let's see. If you and I, because I've got this fire ring that now looks pretty fully charged.
Yeah.
If you and I both, cast Firebolt on this thing, and then have Nedra stick around it with her
Where
fire
on the
aura?
map is that tree located?
I will put that there for you.
Because that's probably important. If they're just going to gather around the center, that doesn't help us.
Perfect.
The 15 is where the tree is.
Tree.
All right. Do we have any black pegs still? Because that would probably be a good spot for that.
Actually,
Here we
yes.
go.
All right, there we go. Yeah, just that red
Let
spot
me get
there.
the 15 back real quick.
No, we just
yeah,
flipped it over.
We just flipped it, so now it's red.
If we cast Firebolt on that and Nedra stands by it with her fire aura, I have a feeling that would create a lot of heat and draw plenty of attention for these babies.
Anedra will be okay. Anedra will be okay.
As far as you know.
Let's do it.
I mean, I wouldn't have her walk towards it before, like, while you're casting.
Right,
but-
that's what I'm saying.
Right,
We
she
cast that'll probably start getting their attention.
She resists fire, but if you're
Yeah.
attacking her, that's
Yeah.
still going to do damage.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. We hit the tree. She can head over there and have her fire aura near it, so it's just a second source of heat.
And then she can pet all the horses.
Yeah.
Exactly. She can have whatever she wants. She can
All right.
head away.
Ready for a unison firebolt on that tree?
Sure. 2d10 fire range. Okay, just shoots it.
Yeah, just shoot it, roll damage.
2d10. I need 2d10. I need a d10.
Where did D10s at? Your diamond-shaped
Ooh.
dice.
Oh, excellent. There, see. I'm used to automatic roll 20. I really am.
How's it feel to actually roll real dice?
Terrible. Like all the mods being put in myself. I'm kidding. It's fun rolling dice.
That's
Oh,
9.
my lord.
Okay, so 16.
11, a 9 and a 2.
Plus your-
Just ignore the zeros.
Plus your intelligence mod.
Oh, jeez.
Have we established that that's what his ring is firebolt?
Yes.
Okay.
9, a 2, and a 4. So, that's 15.
15. Yep.
15?
16 for mine.
16? Yeah, no, this tree is lit up like...
Like a fiery hellish Christmas.
Light it up,
Fiery hellish Christmas.
light it up.
All the horses kind of like open their eyes and look towards it and notice, ooh, it's actually kind of really nice and warm over there.
They all put on sunglasses to clap.
Nedra activates her storm aura and creates a wall of fire that is engulfed around
After
her.
she walks over there, I imagine.
Thank you, Nedra.
And then all the horses kind of just like all get up and move over to investigate.
Clip, clop, clip, clop, clip, clop. Beautiful.
Open sesame,
go.
folks.
Beautiful. Cartwheel. Bad cartwheel. Parkour.
All right, so now where are you guys gonna go? You pretty much
We're
have
heading
an open-
we're heading back towards the lake, I imagine.
Yeah.
So let's just move all of us down.
water's
this way.
over that way.
As
All
we
right,
roll
so-
in a clump.
Go ahead and stop right there. You notice off in the distance to the left side, you can see a clearly visible opening. Yep, right there. Going that way. There's a clearly opening visible location there. But, however, you do notice that there is a band of hyenas sleeping over to the side of it.
Ooh. All right, so
Should we have like
Tokens?
yeah?
Here you go.
Okay.
I'll post them.
Yeah, it'll probably be easier that way. You know where they're at.
I'll use a couple of these too since they're all busy with Nedra.
They're out of combat.
Yeah, they're out of combat. So is Nedra.
They don't exist. Nedra's petting horses.
But what if I want to attract them over to deal with the hyenas?
Those are the best open world games where you can just get the enemies to fight each other.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, so there you go. You got a couple of hyenas sitting right
And
there.
they're just sleeping.
They're sleeping.
How many?
1, 2, 3, 4,
5 of
5.
them.
5.
And we don't see any elephants back here. Or would that be where my paper is
Yeah,
covering?
your paper's kind of covering.
Okay.
You don't see anything for right now. You haven't gotten to the river yet.
Why do people even go to zoos? I don't even get it. You can just walk outside and find the creatures. It's more random that way.
Well, not
that's
all of
why
us.
they
Well,
go.
not all of us teleport to random places every 12 hours.
Oh, that's true. You should try it sometime. It's fun for the first never.
5 hours, 50 minutes. I'm keeping track of that.
So
you and me both,
you
kid.
have the hyenas going that way. You don't know what's in the middle, but there's a bottom path as well.
Well, I'm confident that I can sneak past the hyenas.
I am not confident I can sneak past. Stealth has never been my good suit.
If you have silence around us, one, you won't be able to hear him, and two, neither will the hyenas.
I mean, if
If you
there's-
just cast silence around the hyenas, then they won't be able to hear anything.
I think I can get about 3 of them with silence. The problem is, I haven't figured out how to make that one move.
That is a problem.
So yeah, once I drop it on a spot, it stays on that spot. It can cover about, yay, maybe.
Does anyone want to quickly roll a perception check?
Sure.
Hint.
Hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
14.
17.
17. There appears to be a small hut where a lot of equipment is stored on top of the higher ledges right there in front of you. So where
here-ish?
Yeah, so like right there, there's something that gets you up there because what's above is what looks like a small hut that's sticking up over it. It almost looked like decoration, but you can actually see a couple of like farmhand tools off on the side of it as well. So there's a way to get up there. It's about 120 feet above the ground.
Jesus. Some big enclosures. All right.
That's why they had, like,
if there's a
goddamn
way to get up
15
there,
horses.
Then I'll go ahead and.
If you want to find, well, you can't see a way to get up there right now.
You just see that there is that hut.
You
up
see
there.
the hut, so there's a way up there. It's just that you have to find a way up there.
I'm wondering, like, there's got to be something useful in there, I'm guessing, or at least a good vantage point.
I mean, I'll tell you what, I could, if I use my magic bagpipes, those are real good. I think I could get them both with that, but I mean, that's it. That is what I am doing, is maintaining that silence.
With bagpipes, ironically.
Turns out magic's weird.
Oh, it is. You have bagpipes? Magical bagpipes? I don't know why I asked for them. Oh my God in heaven, you have magical bagpipes.
They're real good.
Yeah.
They help Fishy Boy over there punch out 10-foot demon lady. That's how good they are.
Oh, that's incredible. Is that why they're dating now? Whatever the hell's going on with that?
Nedra is my student.
Yes.
But she's so much bigger than you.
Student isn't reflective. Do you have any magic thing that can help us? You seem to just keep withholding information until it would have
Withholding
been
information.
useful.
I mean, honestly, I'm looking at my spell book here of what I can actually do nowadays, which is not much. I can kill them. Want me to kill them?
I mean, we prefer not to, no?
They probably don't want that, no. That would probably get us in trouble.
Fresh out of ideas. Then I got a lot of killing
Got a lot of
here.
murder toys.
You know what? For the sake of the fact that like you're here for just today, I'll say that you can use these spells.
Oh, the
ones that aren't prepared.
Oh, excellent. Then oh my goodness. Okay.
Yeah, I'll let you have that because that's
Thank
that's kind of
you.
unfair.
Okay, thank you.
Be built
Actually,
with this
maybe hold
character
on.
with
Let
a
me
bunch of stuff
let
you
me
can't
let me look
use.
at my spell book here. Like, how old is she, anyways?
You know, I'm not sure, but young.
Oh, then that's inappropriate.
Ambiguous enough to be dangerous.
Oh, then okay, that's inappropriate. Then I'll drop that line of jokes. Then okay, moving on.
And we'd appreciate if you at home did too.
Meta. Anyways, will all the actors look at the screen? All right, I'm just looking it up here.
I'm not an
actor. Called? Sorry,
But
I've
I
never
played
played a
one on Twitch.
spellcaster before, so this is.
I know it's fucking wacky, but trust me, you're fine. We're gonna be here doing an AMA, so don't worry. If we go over a little bit of time, it's super fun.
We got time.
Okay, cool. Well, where is the orb? Here's my orb.
Oh, your orb? It's on the first page.
Oh, for the love of God, son of a bitch!
Here you go. Chromatic orb.
I wish I'd known about it. I have cards like this for everything.
I don't know how I could do that's just doing damage though.
Yeah, those are all damage spells.
Yeah, these are all damage spells.
Yeah, that's damage spells. What do you want to do with the orb, though?
Oh,
No. He's wondering what spells he has that might help.
No.
in
You,
this
you
situation.
mentioned like those two. You pointed out chromatic orb. You can use that one. I'm like, oh, okay, but it does damage though to everything.
Yeah.
I think he's just saying that you have more options than
Yeah,
you
you have
think.
more options
They might not
than-
be good options, but they are all, they do exist.
I can shield them. Do you want me to shield them from damage?
No. Look, our best bet is to sneak around them.
How tall is my tiny hut?
Enough that it could actually enclosure all of them.
Yeah,
The hut, read the hut has stats in the back.
Okay, I'm gonna do this for a second.
Because you actually could cast the hut over them.
I'm gonna do that. I have an idea. All right, I have an idea. It's gonna make the next teleport a little bit weird, but I can do this here. He starts doing his hands like in a weird like transmutation, just. He starts doing weird stuff.
Eloy, I like your magic better.
Jim zims out a bim, and I cast Lehman's Tiny Hut, 3rd level evocation, and a house just drops on top of them. There we go. No dogs to worry about. I just don't get a house next time. The house literally looks like kind of like a houseboat a little bit. I use that
did it
whenever I
crush them?
teleport. Whenever I teleport into an ocean, I usually pop that open. But I have a like life vest in the back, so I can just float if I end up.
If he wants to explain that they're not dead, but otherwise you are gonna question if he just crushed a bunch of fucking hyenas.
There, they're done.
There, done like dinner. There,
So
I'm here.
all you guys can guess. Oh, wait, actually no. All of you roll me insight to see if he just dropped a fucking boathouse on these boys.
11.
8.
1.
You're convinced they're...
Oh no! The poor dogs.
All right, let's go on, guys. Just walks past like nothing matters.
Yeah. So you guys just watch this.
All right, we're done. Let's move on.
I mean,
Fucking done.
Yeah, done. One and done. Let's move on. Moving. Just hear the dogs barking.
None of the dogs are like you probably hear like a.
okay, they're still making noise. That's a good sign.
They're in pain.
No, you know what? Since you show great concern about this, I'm gonna have you roll me. This is good. Ooh.
Drop a house on him.
No. He's showing concern for the fact that he doesn't know what this is, and since he rolled a 1, that's a crit failure.
It is.
He's gonna go investigate, move in closer, roll investigation check.
Poor babies. I go up to a window. My investigation is a modified 20.
You notice that you placed your hand up on the window of this magical house that just dropped on these poor dogs. Your hand goes through it.
Oh. Whoops.
You don't hear any noise coming from in there, but when you lean your head in, you hear like the dogs like kind of like breathing and shit. Yeah. They're not awake, they're still asleep.
Hyenas are technically cats.
They aren't lions, they're hyenas.
Right.
I'm sorry. I'm just giving you shit, dude.
Yeah.
They're dog-ish. They're dog cats, cat dogs.
Cat dog.
Look, man, Lion King has taught me, okay?
That all hyenas sound like Whoopi Goldberg.
Yes.
Or Cheech.
Or Cheech, or just what was it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
and there's
wha-
just Ed who just laughed.
Was it? Oh, that was
The one Eric Andre's
anyway.
probably playing.
Sorry, we have a limited time.
Yeah. So they're
All right,
still
so
asleep.
they're fine. Okay, cool. All right. So
All right.
this river, how deep is it?
You don't know. That's a good question.
That's an awkward question. All right, I'm gonna take my staff and kind of dip it down into the, see if I can feel the bottom.
You get it about well, in front of you it's fine. You can feel like you could just walk across. Like you can probably go like waist deep, based on your staff.
All
But
right.
that's not reaching the middle of the water.
All right. I don't fear water.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Ezra kind of just like, this seems like your territory, merman.
Is it warm?
I am a human.
Is it warm water?
We're among friends.
So you walk past it. You are now chest high. There are bubbles forming to your left.
Bubbles forming to your left there.
I'm gonna go ahead and just swim out over here.
Okay, no, stop right there.
Stop it here. What do we got? Is it a hippo?
No, that looks like a humanoid face.
Hey, buddy.
So who here has seen Shape of Water yet? It's a Sahuagin.
It's Fishman.
Motherfuckers, I know them.
And I hate them.
Now, if I know my movies right, we're gonna want to fuck them real bad.
There are 4 Sahuagin kind of like lifting up out of the water looking at you.
In Aquan. Fellas.
Boy. Grinding Nemo, too. Gangbang.
Of course I do.
I cast
Isn't this fantastic?
I cast comprehend languages to understand this. Just
So what are you guys doing here?
We were captured here against our will.
Well, God, how long have you been here?
Time is an illusion in this prison.
Technically, it's always an illusion.
it is not. It sucks, and I hate it so goddamn much. 12 hours is a finite amount of time.
Have you seen the elephants?
I don't know. I thought they were talking that thieves' camp.
Nope.
No, we're just over here like.
Are you speaking of the giant grave?
Yes, the big gray ones. Do you know where they reside?
What's so funny about saying reside? I missed the joke.
We're
this
talking
whole,
like
this whole situation.
Yeah. Whatever it is, I'm just really glad Wake finally found someone who will listen to him when he talks like that.
The fish have listened to me from time to time.
The fish listen.
They just can't they just can't talk back.
Maybe they listen, but they just don't care.
Yeah.
You know that feeling when you speak a language and you finally find someone else who speaks it and you're just excited?
Creatures that were brought here only stay on the side of the river.
Right. Well, so I'll just move to the other side. Yes, these are my companions. And yeah, that's about right.
We have not eaten in so
That's tough. Can we keep going, please?
You look tasty.
I
Jonathan
appreciate
G.
the compliment, but we have to get going. There are a bunch of hyenas back there in a house. Have at her. Yeah.
They all,
Hold
they
on,
all,
hold on.
nope, they all stand up and march their way over to the hut.
Now, move. Now. Just go into the water and move.
Me having no idea what just transpired. Oh, all right.
So you're watching as like 4 Sahuagin now just like meander out of the water and head over to the enclosure that he crafted.
Hey, look, you got
Hold
him out.
on, I have a fish.
What?
Oh, baby. Fish.
They've gone.
I have fish.
No, they're gone.
Oh. You really
Hey, nice
fucked this
go.
up for everybody.
Nice going, Wake. You got him out of there. Do you think that water's like safe enough for us to try and trek through?
Sure, why not?
My character does the dog paddle.
Hold on, I need to get my floaty wings.
Floaties. Let's go.
Do we need to do anything to traverse the river?
Yes.
Okay.
Roll me athletics check, everyone.
Oh no.
This water is its second story, is it? It's not considered a running jump?
I have a natural swim speed.
Shit.
18.
Modified 6.
Downriver he goes.
Which way is downriver? That way?
Yeah.
Son of a bitch. I kick off my nice new guard boots and take off my pants.
We're about to have a Shape of Water moment right now with AJ and Wake.
God
damn. Right now.
Oh my god.
It's gonna be like us holding hands.
As the solo from Baker Street plays.
How many feet is he carried down? He started here.
He's carried down 50 feet.
Fuck me. 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50.
Yep.
Shit. Well, I can catch him.
Yeah, you can catch up. That's fine. So you're right there. You grab him.
So I'm swimming upstream now, so that's an athletics check.
Yep.
You're so strong. What was your name again? I didn't bother learning it.
Got such big muscles.
My name is Wake.
You've been hearing him call himself Sheldon this whole time.
I thought your name was Sheldon.
Yeah, well, it won't matter in, what, 3 hours?
If only. It's like 6.
All right. I got a nat 20 on my...
Oh, yeah, you pick it up right. But stop right there for a hot second. You feel something nibble on you
I'm just going to...
Where?
from behind.
There's something touching me.
Butt.
Man.
Yeah, the butt.
These
I feel
things,
something's biting my butt.
me. These
Wake,
things
wake.
are catching me?
Wait,
No, no.
not Sheldon.
Okay.
Something's biting my butt. Something's biting my butt.
Do you want to get him offshore because it's still happening?
I'm going to push him on shore.
All right, you get him on shore. Everyone's across the way now.
Okay.
Okay.
Leeches.
Oh my God.
Where are my pants?
They didn't get you. They got him.
How many leeches?
You notice as I get out of the water, I like, unless you're preoccupied. Well, let's see. Is he preoccupied with his leeches?
Let me roll and see how many leeches actually have attached themselves here. Wow, max leech 5.
There are 5 leeches on my ass. Oh my God. Okay. Let me look at my spells here. What can help me here?
Firebolts, your own.
I'm wondering what I have to do to my own ass. All right. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to take my gun and carefully shoot every single one of these leeches off.
I volunteer.
Never mind, I'm taking it back. He was too eager.
I'm putting my pants back on.
All right.
Can I cast a small firebolt? Can I just cast like
Firebolt. Yeah.
firebolt? All right. There's no other choice. Ah! You see him light his hand on fire and press the firebolt to his ass.
Slap his ass.
Slap his ass. What do I have to roll for this?
Damage, I'm
Roll
guessing.
damage.
Son of a bitch. I need 2d10 range my ass.
I will grant you this.
What?
Roll me an Arcana check with disadvantage.
An Arcana check with this. Ooh boy. Okay, here we go. Let's
Yeah,
do this.
fire the firebolt out your ass.
11.
Hey.
So it's an
Plus
11.
9 is 20.
So
Okay, so 20.
Yeah, no, like a surgeon, you just go no,
Just burning them
Zap,
all off.
Yeah.
zap, zap.
You just watch this little flakes of ash like fall off. Like,
I think that's my first time being leeched. Get on my level. One time I had a leech that was 5 feet tall, trying to suck me dry, and it almost worked out. But I got away, and that's how I got this scar. Just reveals a scar right down here. Right there.
Well, now I've got like a virgin stuck in my head. Like a surgeon.
All right.
All right, let's keep going.
Yeah,
Ow,
so,
my ass. Ow,
now
my
that we're on
ass.
this side, are we going to have to flip this thing? Or?
no, we are not. I
Okay.
will do this instead because I don't think we have enough time to fuck around with the map. So give me these tokens.
This has been a fun adventure so far today.
Exciting.
I will grab these as well. We're just gonna move right here and say this is the area.
Okay. Hey, you know what? You're
I
the
won't
DM.
stop you.
My immersion's broken.
DM magic. We're pretending that this part of the map is actually over here.
All right.
An elephant graveyard is no place for a young prince. That's why we didn't bring him with us.
The music's popping here, though. Dun 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 dun. That song's cut from the live-action movie.
All those hyenas seem like they're Nazi marching. This is scary.
I get it. It's metaphorical.
All right. So, you guys enter. You guys start walking forward. You start heading into a more darkened area where there's a lot of hay strung about. It's a really like sort of large enclosure. It's like a small campsite sort of like area. It looks a little bit more man-made. There's like plexiglass that goes around the side, so like people can see from like an up top and safe location. They can see the elephant. So if like one wanted to go like, "Hey, human, you have peanuts. Let me reach my trunk up and grab some from you."
Can I see if there are people in the observation area right now?
Yes, there are.
Okay.
There is at least a band of school children
Oh,
watching.
excellent.
There is a band of school children watching this entire situation.
Before I enter the area, Ezra, how's my makeup? I was in the water and I can't see my face.
I guess I'm going to investigate.
Roll investigate.
4.
It's fucking gone.
Wow, even with a 4, I can see it's gone.
Yeah. You look like a clown who was crying.
Can you patch me up?
Oh yeah, sure, I guess. Is that what's applying
Disguise?
makeup?
That would just be your disguise. It's a 1d20 plus your disguise kit proficiency. So your proficiency bonus +2.
Okay. So
So +5.
yeah.
18.
18.
So yeah.
You clean him back up. He looks back to normal.
Oh, thank God, Sheldon lives.
Sheldon melts in water.
Yeah.
What a wow!
The shape of Sheldon.
He's in pretty good shape. from
All
what I
right,
can tell.
so you have a bunch of people, like a bunch of kids looking at the elephants. They're not allowed to disturb them. They've been told that they're sleeping, so silence is needed.
So how many elephants are we looking at right now?
You're looking. All those tokens there are elephants.
6 elephants. Which
The one in the back looks like the biggest one out of them all, though.
that's it right there. That's the dire elephant right back there.
Yep. He's the biggest one. Well, you can tell he's the dire elephant because he is covered in bony thorns from the top of his head running down all the way to his trunk. This boy looks like if he came at you, you would be squished like a dude getting crushed by a tank.
Okay, so
Like a dude getting crushed by a giant elephant.
Yeah.
All of you, roll me a perception check because remember what the woman said.
She said it had a rotting tusk.
Yeah, buddy.
27.
15.
Perception, that's a modified
happened.
20.
Natural wonders. You're looking at this one kid who's like laughing at you.
Fuck.
Because your pants have a giant hole where the fire was.
Okay.
Fuck you, kid.
I want my elephant.
Rolling severity. Rolling severity.
Just. Mommy, the high elf is flipping me off.
No, you're still in armor. As far as I know, you're all. We're just a
We're
bunch
in
of
a
guards.
guard uniform. We don't have armor.
Okay.
You rolled a natural. You rolled a
Oh
1.
boy.
Natural wonders.
Yeah.
So this is as severe as it
The
gets.
kid looks at his mom and goes, "Mommy, he did a bad."
Hides his hands as the mom looks down.
That wakes up the elephants.
Fuck you, kid.
They're not getting up, but they're awoke now.
Okay, well, I got something for this.
They're aware of the injustice of the world now. They're the most woke elephants you ever saw.
Man, they got a hashtag and everything right now.
Hashtag dire elephant.
There. Hashtag higher elephant. There we go. Okay, hold on. All right, if they're all woken up, can I stealthily cast? Well, let me check the range on this spell real fast here.
So real quick, before we continue on with this, I want to at least say what you guys did because you didn't roll in that one.
Yeah. What do we see?
The tusk that's rotten is right near its lip. It's the left tusk coming out of its lip. It kind of like curls up, but you see that it was kind of shaven so it doesn't wrap around and poke him in the eye, but that's how big and how it's going towards him.
He wouldn't miss it. He wouldn't miss that tusk. I want that tusk, he says quietly.
I want it.
I want that tusk. I want it.
We'll get it.
Pikachu.
I want Pikachu.
Yeah, but the mom's like scolding her son, just like, "You stop that! That's one of the guardsmen."
Okay, well, I guess that could have been worse. They could have like reported us.
Just. This with the middle finger. Okay, here's my idea. Okay, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna cast grease underneath it, so it's gonna slip and fall.
But it's already laying down.
But if it gets up, it falls back down again. And then you go up and like, does anyone have a saw?
Got a hammer.
That'll do.
I have a sword.
Is it jagged like a saw?
Probably will be after our first few hits.
Okay, good. I'll use that.
Yeah, so let's go over what tools you guys have that you want to actually do this
See, I
with.
have like a hammer and crowbar. You can just kind of like chisel at it, probably.
Oh, I'm sure it'll just go along for the ride. No, we have to think practically here. How we get up and
We can have him like
Wait a
distract
minute.
it with colors or some shit.
Is this tusk like?
It's
It's
still
rotting,
firm,
right?
It's still firmly on there, but you can see that like one very hard, firm hit will either hook this thing.
It's like a loose tooth. We'll tie
Yeah,
a string around it. Close
that's
the door.
what I'm wondering. If it's like a loose tooth, I have something that will deal with that.
It's like a loose tooth, but again, it's a tusk on a dire elephant. So it's a loose tooth, but on a fucking stone
Can you
creature.
just mage hand it off of there?
If we,
Oh,
here's the thing.
yo, you want me to use Mage Hand now in the situation where that wouldn't work?
It wouldn't work. It can only move or budge 10 pounds.
Thank you, Zito.
Hey,
Here's
I'm
the
asking.
thing.
I'm not a magic man.
If we can get like just a nice pop in there,
Yeah.
while I use my water to yank it out.
You have water that can
In
yank
front
it
of all
out?
these people who are watching you now, like an operation station.
Yes.
Hey,
Yes.
it's gonna look like
This
a
is
cool
our
fucking
job.
trick. We were brought in
We've
here
been
to
told to deal with the tusk rod.
Eloy, put the other elephants to sleep.
They're pretty big. I don't know if that'll.
Yeah, there's
And they're pretty spread out.
bats are small. My strongest sleep spell only worked on the one of the biggest bat, and this is bigger than that.
Okay, hold on. Let me just check here.
Yeah, that elephant, even though we only have that 2 square, it takes up that whole entire pocket.
like that spot.
That whole spot is just the elephant.
So I'll
Okay,
just take that
can I
giant
ask-
blue D10
can I ask-
in front of you.
ask a question?
The blue D12 right in front. Ben, if you want to grab that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, just put that where the 2 is.
Almost.
Close.
Still have to throw it. That is a decent idea, but you'd have to attempt it. Yeah, there you go. There's your
No,
elephant.
I have an idea, and I want you to hear me out on this.
All right.
Listening.
Okay.
I mean, this is more important to you than it is to us.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah.
That is a fact.
Well, don't you want the thing?
Here's the thing. Whatever your
Don't you
idea
want? Don't
is-
you want your? Don't you
I
want your?
do want the thing, but I'm just saying.
Well,
I
then
would live
consider this
without
as
the
important.
thing.
Then this thing is as important to you as it is, because if you don't help me get the thing, you don't get the thing.
Well, I don't
Here's the
need
thing.
the thing.
We
You
can-
need to get.
We
fine,
can
what's
take
your
the
deal?
2 pyramids off your corpse. What's your idea? If this goes sour, we can still find those
You know,
pyramids.
Oh,
You know-
okay, so you roll me intimidation, you roll me insight.
I'm not threatening to kill you. I'm saying if you get yourself
But that's a
killed,
threat, though.
It's just a matter of
3. I have no insight.
Oh yeah.
I think I got this.
Yeah.
Modified 20.
You shook him up so bad that you're just gonna go along with it.
Fine. I'll tell you right now what I can do. I have a spell that I've never tried on something this big, but I'm willing to do it. If it works, I need you, fish boy.
Also, thank you for whispering.
No worries. I want you to go up there, and I want you to rip that goddamn tusk out of that elephant's face.
If only Nedra were here, she'd love this.
She probably
well,
would.
She's petting the horses.
She's
having a
petting
good
the
time.
horses, or whatever she's doing. Okay, I'm gonna cast. Can we sneak up very slowly?
Roll stealth.
No, very slowly, like.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, you still have to roll stealth.
Yeah. Well.
Yes. 20.
Nat 20?
Not a
Oh,
nat
just a
20, but a
Modified 21.
Okay, let me roll something for the elephant.
I got a modified 24.
The elephant is aware of your presence, but does not flinch at your movement.
Okay. Get
Wow,
closer.
an elephant is always aware.
It will remember everything we do to it this
So,
moment.
we're moving towards the dire elephant.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
guessing.
moving towards a dire elephant,
Here,
which
I'll-
means that number 8. I'll do it.
I'm casting my last level 3 ability.
However, there is a smaller one. There is a smaller one right next to you, a baby elephant, who
Is
is
it-
now very curious of the men who just.
Is it dire?
No, it's not dire.
Damn it.
Hi, little guy.
Just be like, good thing, good.
Baby elephant.
Just like.
I don't know, man. He said if I sneak up on this elephant, and then he just went. So if he had an idea for me in this plan, I don't know what it
I think he
is.
just starts like talking and wandering. If I
Yeah,
sneak up
that's
on
literally
this,
what I did.
All right, and then I'm keeping up with him. Okay.
You can tell this man's on a one man. I was just got like, all right, bye, sir.
He just assumes that everybody's going to do the thing he believes is right.
I sneak up, and I cast my last 3rd level spell. Hold person.
Hold person on an elephant.
I'm trying to hold its face to the ground.
okay. This is
Alrighty,
your plan.
So read off the spell for the nice people.
All right, hold person. Choosing a humanoid
Shit.
and to see within range, the target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be paralyzed for the duration. At the end of each of its turns, the target can make another wisdom saving throw. On a success, the spell ends on the target. At higher levels, when you cast a spell... Okay, yeah, there we go. So I cast hold person on a bigger animal on just its head, so the rest of its body will get up and start... I'm well aware how dangerous this is.
Oh yeah,
I
dangerous
want
for you.
the dire elephant tusk.
Also, isn't there a specific spell for hold beast or monster?
I do not have that spell.
Okay.
We are holding.
We are attempting a spell that may not even work.
We are holding a person-sized part of the animal down to the ground.
So you're basically just gonna be like, okay, go get it. I have to assume that's working.
So you are pretty much doing the Palpatine finger hold, like just clutching your hand,
Yeah.
and you are seeing.
I'm going to squish you.
You're just. Yeah, you are seeing the physical strain in this man's face. He looks like a radish right now. So roll.
What do I roll for this though?
Let me see.
It doesn't.
Yeah, it doesn't say
It's,
roll.
he gets a
It's a will save.
Oh, it's a
It's
will
a will
saving,
save, it's just
will
like-
saving throw on the elephant. I'm sorry.
Goes beat red.
The elephant rolled a nat 1.
Hey.
Yes!
Oh! Go get it! Go get it away! Get it! Get it away!
I was just looking at the baby elephant. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I'm going to cast animal handling on the other elephant, the small elephant, just to like distract it.
Are you anywhere near it?
Yeah, you'd have to get up to it.
I thought
Yeah,
we all moved up there. With
You
it.
would have
No,
had to have
just-
rolled stealth.
Just wake and
All right, so I'm going to, I guess, try a strength check to pull
you're
this
just gonna
down.
raw break this thing with what?
I mean, either that or I'm gonna like try to karate chop finesse this thing off, which is probably a better idea. I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna try to like, whoocha!
roll athletics.
Athletics for my attack, okay?
I'm gonna go ahead and ready in action. If their plan fails and this thing goes aggro, I'm gonna drop a hypnotic pattern on
Nat
it.
20.
Yeah, baby! Yeah, boy!
You did it away. You're the chosen one.
All the children are fucking in awe right now as they're watching this. So remember that fucking the church choir song as spikes falling out of the church? You hear that as the fist goes down. It goes. Shoom. Yeah! Eloy, roll a dex saving throw.
Holy
to
shit, is it
not
just is it
get
flying?
speared by the tusk.
Man, I kicked that thing far.
What's a 12 get me?
Also, Ezra's in front of him.
Right past his head. You watch as you're now watching as it does a matrix dodge as the whole tusk goes past him.
Somebody should catch that before it hits the river.
On the floor.
Okay.
All the other elephants.
Just turns. Just turns. He just goes. Let's go and just.
Oh, you let go and run.
Yep. Run. I yell, run at you, and I give you a moment.
Now, really quick, how long does the effect work?
One turn. It can
Until its
re-roll the
next
wisdom
turn.
save. It can re-roll the wisdom
it can
save
resist-
every
it
turn.
can try to break out on its next turn.
Oh no! What's your
You pulled a Monty.
What's your spell save? I pulled a Monty and rolled a nat 1.
What's it?
Oh, okay.
So never mind.
It's done.
Yeah.
So it's staying right there.
Double nat 1 for this.
However, the other elephants have now probably
Yeah,
been
oh no, all
alerted.
the other elephants are now standing up and ready to charge.
It's okay, we were helping him.
Elephants are intelligent. They
Will you shut up and run? He's
should get moving.
He's now purple. He's now like.
Everyone.
I am going to. Like, you're more frail than I am, and you need this thing.
Yeah, I am very frail. I'm currently in the middle of elephants.
Yeah, you should get away from the elephant.
I'm
My day
backing up.
rations. Are there like any nuts or anything?
There's like hay and kale and shit that they have in like little boxes that they can munch on.
They feed them shit.
They feed them literally shit. By the way, the shit's all washed
I
out.
don't know, fruits, vegetables, shit. I don't fucking know what an elephant eats, Lanny, okay?
I'm asking in like my pack. Do I have
eats-
anything that would be of interest to them as
It
far
eats-
as like my
If you have rations, maybe
Yeah,
nuts.
Maybe
I
they
don't
eat
know.
trusting children.
yeah.
Mommy, an elephant! Ah!
All right.
I'm just gonna go that way.
Last ditch effort with the nuts I have in my ration pack. I throw them in the opposite direction that Wake is running to try and just.
Roll persuasion with disadvantage.
Oh, please.
Well, I have a nat 20, so whatever this is. All right, persuasion. A modified 21.
Ooh. All right, so I got to roll for each elephant now. 1 second.
I can make it back here at full speed.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got to roll for 5. Elephant. Oh.
None of them care about your nuts.
Everyone except the baby elephant doesn't care about you guys. The baby elephant looks at you and does a charge.
Baby,
Me?
at him?
Yes.
I'm pretty far away.
I also just kind of got in the way of that.
Oh, then he's going for you then.
Oh, hi, baby. I missed you.
Baby, no!
What's your
Somebody's
AC?
gonna have to reach
I'll
that.
move him, I'll move him. Okay.
His baby boy! Little elephant.
Also, it just ignored him.
I'm not moving right now. I'm slowly inching back. Like my guy's slowly like just.
Would any of the other elephants have gone towards the nuts I
Yeah,
threw?
that's what I meant. Everyone except the baby elephant went for everyone except the baby elephant went for
so
the
we
nuts.
can move their tokens as well to. Because I threw it just like.
Food.
Yeah, no, baby elephant is not dealing with you like doing this shit to dad.
I helped your daddy. Stop.
He don't know that. Roll the 20.
Well, that's gonna hit.
Did you get spiked in the butt by a little elephant's tusks?
Fucking go, baby elephant, go.
I thought we were friends.
It wrapped around your leg. Ah!
We have fought what border on demigods, and this baby elephant's like, no!
Max damage.
Okay, so what's double max damage from this baby elephant? Zito.
Okay. So it's
How
not.
fucked up
it's
is
not.
Sheldon?
It's not a D10,
It's just,
Lanny.
it's just Charlie
It's
Horse.
a 1D8 with a 1D4
Okay.
instead of a 1D10. That would have been Dad Elephant.
So
Okay, 2. So
2.
10 damage. 10 damage, and you are grappled.
Oh, hello, little buddy.
Does that mean I roll a grapple check or no? It's an automatic grapple on its
Yeah.
attack. Okay.
How did it grab him?
by the tusk, by the ankle.
You mean by his
Trunk?
By his trunk. I'm sorry. He grabs you with his trunk by your ankle and lifts you up.
Bam, bam.
Bam, 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 bam.
So I took 10
silly
damage. You said.
So you took 10 points of damage.
Okie dokie.
Hi, little guy. How are you?
Anyone want to do something before he rolls attack again?
I'm going to roll a grapple check to get out of the baby elephant's
Oh, that would be
grasp.
athletics check.
No, it's a grapple check. I'm
right.
grappled.
Right.
You're grabbed.
Escaping a grapple. A grapple creature can use its action to escape by succeeding a strength, athletics, or dex acrobatics check.
Yep. Dex acrobatics. That's going to be the one. 24.
With a lot of wriggling, you kick it in its mouth. You
Kick the baby.
You kick the baby elephant in its top jaw, and it lets go of you with its
Little
tusk.
kids. Ah! All screaming.
All the kids right now are in a fucking panic, and all the parents are just like, "What is happening?"
It's just a standard operation.
I'm reminded of the scream from the Simpsons Halloween horror episode where they wheel in the dead kid.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's been released.
He's
from
been
the-
released and he hits the floor.
Okay, I run over. I have my can of my toy can of snakes.
Surprise the baby elephant.
And I just spring it on the baby elephant.
trying to startle it.
Just boo!
So the peanut can't fall snakes. Want some nuts? Surprise! The
Elephant will remember this.
Roll a charisma.
You're trying
Roll
to
an
do
intimidation with advantage.
You're doing it.
Because it's fucking snakes.
You're doing it a concern, Grant.
Do him a heckin', Grant.
A modified or 23.
Okay, so you spray a can of what looks like danger noodles on this poor baby elephant. Yeah, pocket snakes. Pocket snakes. The baby kicks up such a stir that it concerns its parents.
Come on!
It runs back to Dad and headbutts into Dad.
Dad is in the dyer, or the one's going after the nuts?
Dad is the dyer.
Ah, fuck!
All right, let's get out of here.
Could he not, my
You could have run out this whole
Oh,
time.
let it go! But he just moves it. Grab the tusk!
All the other elephants now turn around. I'm gonna roll.
Fucking run!
No. Before you leave, all the other elephants turn around and notice that there is a gaggle of flying snakes all over the fucking place. Oh, okay. Let me roll severity on that one.
I'm on the ground, so
Every
I'm gonna
time
have
you
to
keep doing
scramble
something,
to my
the kids
feet
just
and
keep
then
screaming,
run.
Okay,
I
so
knew I bought those for a
that's
reason.
for one elephant.
pocket snakes.
That's for another elephant. Elephant 3 and elephant 4. Elephant 4 and 3 could not care less. They could see through this ruse. Elephant 1 and 2, however, fuck! They bang into the enclosure and knock some of the kids inside with it.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yep. There are now 3 kids in the enclosure.
God damn it!
Okay, where do the
Where did the kids land?
I'll put them down here.
And you said they fell 150 feet?
No, they fell like 90.
Oh, stop that.
So those kids are
No,
fucking
not,
dead!
not 90. I'm sorry. 30.
Okay,
30.
no. They fell for and they hit a lot of rocks on the way down. Like,
No, I'm sorry. 30.
Okay.
30 feet and
So
they hit a
they're
lot of
injured.
Yeah.
Well, even 30 seems a little high because it's.
Yeah,
Well,
no,
maybe not.
they're gonna get hurt.
Well, I'm thinking like. 'cause
Good
the
mission,
implication
guys,
is
let's
the
leave.
The elephants can have their tusks up there, and they could be or trunks up there.
Oh boy,
So
this
it's
is.
whatever the extent of the trunk.
Okay, so
Oh,
the
so
two
that's where the
elephants.
enclosure was.
Yeah, the 2 elephants that bang because Lanny just moved them wherever. I need to know where they are.
Yeah, where did those
specifically.
elephants run into? Because I thought the
The
enclosure
elephants
was up
ran
north.
into the wall behind them. So like right. No, not these two. These two hit this wall.
So the okay,
6
so
and
they
9 hit this wall that they're standing next to right here, and it shook the earth so much that it knocked the kids down.
Okay, these 4 elephants that are all grouped together.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop hypnotic pattern on them.
Okay, roll for
I
it.
have another spell I want to cast after he's done too.
They,
I am going to go save the children.
yeah, all
Save it the children.
all 4 of them get
they're
a
my
wisdom
snakes.
saving throw.
Meanwhile, I feel like your prime concern is the tusk.
Now I'm grabbed the tusk and I'm throwing it in my bag real fast. One
The
second.
tusk is behind Eloy.
Oh,
Yeah.
gee, okay, well then I run and get that. This is my top priority.
All right, so what'd you roll?
Okay, so hypnotic pattern, they get a wisdom saving throw.
All right, let's see. This mission's great, by the way. This mission's fucking amazing.
So glad we went to the zoo, guys.
Damn zookeeper.
We knocked the kids in. What?
All right, one got a 19 and one
Ezra
got
rethink the whole heist thing he kept suggesting.
one.
Ice can get out of control pretty quick.
Guys,
Sorry. 6.
don't apologize. They're talking over your saving throws.
It's all right. 6 got a 15, and 1 got a 13. The others like are not passing at all.
Okay, so yeah, the DC is 15. So
none of them make it.
None of them make it.
okay, awesome. Grab them kids.
I am going to rush over and pick up the kids.
I am also going to.
All right, so Eloy and Wake grab the kids, and since everyone's asleep, but Dad's waking up, you should leave.
Yeah, I grab a kid and book it.
I grab a tusk and book it. Just yes. Oh.
All right.
Assuming we run into nothing on the way out, we just leave the enclosure.
Well, you're leaving the you run out of the enclosure, you're back in the water, and you're now face to face with what looks like a bunch of merfolk eating hyenas.
Oh.
they are not merfolk. They are Sahuagin. They are different.
Okay, you see.
There is a
You see one
distinction.
one
You talk to those
one
guys.
Sahuagin turns to you and just goes,
My guy does it like, and I'm holding the tusk in my big arm. Ah, yeah, we got it. I shove the tusk. I kiss it. Mwah!
All right.
I shove it in the bag. I shove it in my bag of holding.
all right, roll athletics for everyone to run the fuck out of here. As baby elephant follows, but then Dad's silhouette is on the way.
My worst score.
Same.
Could I?
with me. 18.
Modified 15.
You're fine.
9.
Oh, looks
No.
like Sheldon tripped.
Sheldon was taken downriver.
With the kids you're carrying.
I'm carrying a kid.
With the yep, so there goes Sheldon with a kid. Woo!
This is probably not good.
Oh man.
And that kid's gonna
I use. I still.
I got my
have.
pants on.
I still.
So,
I hold on.
hold on. I have two options here. One, I can try to struggle against the current with my legs. Two, I can take my pants off and become a merman.
Well,
Lose
roll
my
athletics. You have to roll athletics check to see yourself. You're back now where you caught up with him before when he was downriver.
Save the children. Wake.
Save the children, Wake. Take off your pants. I'm not taking off my pants. So I have to walk back without pants.
Yeah.
All right.
Dun, 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 dun.
You said athletics.
Yes.
That is a 23.
23. You make it just fine. You actually notice that there's a ladder in a small little area where there's a door. It looks like an escape hatch that actually leads you out of the enclosure and also up the hill.
Are you kidding me? Can't hold on to my back.
I'm gonna roll for the kid to hold on to you. Oh, he passes. He's fine.
Better.
We lost him.
Snake, you've caused a time.
So
All right, I climb out the exit hatch.
you climb out the exit hatch. All right. So you're fine for now. Now we gotta get back to you.
And I yelled at them, hey guys, I found a hatch. I'm leaving.
Where?
Back here. Somebody go get Nedra.
I was gonna say, I basically go. You guys should probably go to the hatch. I'll get Nedra
Okay.
because I've got the fire resistant ring, so those things don't scare me.
Okay, so I'm guessing Eloy and AJ are there now. Wait, you can't climb up because you're. Oh.
I'm from the mountains, dummy. I'll be fine. Let's go. Let's do it.
All right, you go first.
All right. So you're gonna go by
He's got a
water, or
kid
you're
on
gonna
his
go
back.
around.
Yep, I'm going by water.
You're going by water. Oh shit! All right, you with a kid by water. Let's go. And by this time, the minor illusion has faded. You are now a centaur again.
Yeah, that kid's riding you now. It's like, what?
I wave to the Sahuagin. Bye, and I just fall backwards into the water.
Yeah. I'm just gonna try and make it to the ladder and let the kid climb up.
Roll athletics.
9.
It's a little difficult. You make it enough that the kid can hold on to it. You're not having so much luck. You have one more chance at probably making it to the shoreline just before.
How far?
so I'm hearing none of this.
How far am I away from him as we're traveling down the water? Am I right behind him?
You went with him, so you're watching him.
I see that he falls off. Damn it! And can I cast Mage Hand and I try and pull him forward?
Roll athletics.
Ooh, here we go. Here we go.
Roll arcane and then athletics because it is holding your weight.
Okay. So arcane test
Yeah.
first. Okay. That is a.
Oh,
shit.
that's great.
That is beautiful. That is a solid 27.
Dude, don't worry about it. You just fucking pluck him out of the water and throw him up on the hill.
Just all his strength. He grabs on. Oh God.
Now that's why you have to roll athletics for you to get
Oh
on.
no! Now I gotta do it. My worst. Shit.
It's just this continual of them rescuing each other.
Shit. That's a not modified 9. Shit.
Yeah, you're going down River.
No.
Can I see them from the top here? Like
Yeah,
how far
you
away?
can-
How
you can
far
see
away
them.
from the ladder is he? And how
Uh,
far down is the ladder?
Well, you were at the door, so like
Yeah.
here's the door, here's the lip, and
I want to know exactly how much distance there is between me and him.
between you and him.
Yeah.
It was 10 before he.
Is he
did-
within 30 feet of me?
Yeah, he is.
All right, I use water whip on him and just drag his ass up here.
All right.
Ah! Oh, yes.
take-
God is good. God is good. Crawls up like a monkey.
1 sec. Because you do take damage from this.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. It's meant as an attack, but hey, reported a storm.
I just get slapped across the face.
With water.
You take 15 bludgeoning damage.
That's half my health.
Well, wham!
Where did you slap? Where did you slap?
Okay, so
I'm guessing around your waist.
I'll say it like this then. Instead, he doesn't take damage from the fact that he was rodeoed by the whip. He takes damage by cracking his spine into the rocks.
No, I whip him straight up to me.
Yeah.
Like, does he hit the glass? The
Whip him
kid?
so hard I look behind you.
Like,
No,
he should be directly in front of me.
Yeah, you got him, though.
It's the whiplash. that
He
gives
just
me
lands, goes.
That's how I grab things with
He
water.
just pats Eli. Got you.
That's how I grab things with water.
You're welcome.
And back to you.
Back to me. All right.
You are running back down that way, and you notice Nedra's now. It's like this is like It's like a nativity scene with Nedra. And now it's
Just like a bunch of sleeping horses around here.
Yeah.
All right. I approach calmly because I don't want to freak out the nightmares. I'm just like, all right, Nedra, everybody else is going to meet us outside. We're going to go this way.
Aw. She's so disappointed in that. She's been petting the horses.
Say
this
bye
whole
bye to
time.
your horsies. We're going to go this way.
Okay, wake 1, wake 2, wake 3,
Wake
wake 4,
4,
wake
wake
5,
5,
wake 6.
Wake 7, wake 8.
And Sheldon Jr.
Yep. and Babby Sheldon.
He's a cult.
And
take
off
us-
you go.
Yeah, I was going to say, I just take us towards the entrance that we originally came in.
So
from.
you go back, but the zookeeper sitting there just like, the hell just happened?
You wouldn't.
You might need a few
Oh
more.
no, you're not there. You're not there. You
I
got
know,
this.
I can't wait. I can't
what
wait.
is this?
I can't wait. Look, things got out of control. I'm incredibly sorry. Everything that's problem, just write up a strongly written, worded letter to the captain of the guard of the calls, and just tell them, like, explain the situation.
So Oslam's bodyguard then.
Yes.
Oh, good.
So are we like wandering around to there?
Yeah, you pretty much like after like traversing some
We
tunnels.
probably lose the map now.
Yeah, the map's gone. After traversing some tunnels, like there's like an exit chamber off to the side where you and the zookeeper are.
We found kids. We protected them from the elephants.
She looks back to you. What?
Look, the elephants got a little upset when we had to extract the rotting tusk
Which
of
was
the larger elephant.
Which was completely destroyed because it just stomped all over it.
it fell down river.
Yeah.
Look, any payment you had in mind for us, I understand entirely. If something like this would have caused you to second guess any sort of reparation for the previous work we've done, if that's the case, I understand.
I disagree. I feel like we've earned a few free passes to the zoo.
While they're having this argument, Eloy just kind of like slinks back, quaffs his invisibility potion, and disappears into the crowd.
Roll stealth with disadvantage.
Yeah, you are a friggin' centaur walking out of there first. Oh, perfect.
7.
One of the nightmares escaped. Where'd it go?
You're seeing things. I know. It's been a very rough day.
Oh my god. It wasn't. Was it on fire? Was it on fire?
Look,
The whole
look.
situation's on fire.
It's been a hectic day for everybody.
Also, quick, Boston, you might want to check out. I believe the fish people are eating the hyenas.
She
Get in there!
She fucking roll persuasion with advantage.
Get in there! 7. Oh, come on. Big money, big money, big bucks. That is not good. 8.
She rolled a 3.
Yeah.
Gone.
No! All right, guys, let's get the hell out of here.
Look, I'm just saying, like, they should have staff ready to take care of
Oh
this
no,
stuff
there.
while I'm-
You just watch as like a shitload of tabaxi with like fucking holding weapons are coming in now.
All right, book it and ditch these costumes as soon as we are out of here.
Absolutely. Where'd Eli go, though? Seriously.
I'm
though.
keeping this one. I mean, I gotta get it
Where'd
washed.
Eli go?
Where'd Eli go?
Yeah, Eloy is finding the nearest exit, and then he's just going to the fucking ship.
All right, well, I believe...
bad.
Just for time's sake, I think we're like your time is ticking down. I think you owe us something as we're walking back.
Yeah,
out
so
to the
I'll
ship.
just say this: you guys pretty much make it out without incident at this point. As much you let the kid go. I will give you guys a reward after like all this is said and done, but we're kind of like
Run
running on
back
that
to your
time.
parents.
So you let the kids go. You make it outside. You're still in your call uniforms, but
I give each of the kids one healing candy, rock candy,
oh, nice. Okay, so 2 rock candies are gone.
because they probably took some fall damage.
Oh yeah, no, they were a little concussed from that.
Here you go. Eat this.
imagining a
Eat
little kid
this,
just
and you'll
wrangling
feel
like,
better. Eat this. Eat this, and you'll feel better. Your parents are probably looking for you.
Thanks, Mister.
You're welcome.
The elephant was scary. Runs off.
It sure was, little Jimmy.
You see you see it just pop out from Eloy.
From the invisible ether.
Yeah, you that's how you guys noticed. You roll me a perception check, all of you, except for Eloy.
19.
23.
You two watch as there's like a little like pseudo dragon head just popped out of nowhere out of the ether, like what? And it goes away.
Buy it. All right, so.
So you guys make it back to the to the marketplace. You ditch your call clothes.
I put mine in my bag.
Okay. So
And
you
I
want
get
to hold
back
on
in
to
my
him.
Sheldon clothes.
All right. You don't know where Eloy is, but you just watched as it was kind of dragged away, so you assume that Eloy made it out.
I get rid of the outfit because it was lit on fire. So
Yeah.
it's just like.
Yeah, yours is damaged.
Kind of
Oh,
singed
so we're in the
ass.
marketplace.
Yeah, you're now in the marketplace.
Well, that was a job well done.
Take a look at that list that you had from before.
Pulls out the list out of his bag of holding.
It is marked off that you have obtained a tusk. Next thing on the list appears. You need a roc's egg.
What the fuck is a rock's egg? Yeah, anyone know what a rock's egg is?
No idea.
Aren't those the giant birds Eloy was talking about?
Oh, good. I get to get on the mountains.
Anyway, about our little deal we had.
What? Yeah, you still want that thing?
Yes.
Yeah, we'll take them.
All right. Goes into his bag. Pulls out.
Are you sure you want this instead of? I mean, a good deed done is
Yeah, that's great and all.
We'll take it.
All right. He just pulls out of his bag.
All right.
There you go. Now, I'm going to be very clear about this thing. It is a lot of fun to mess with people with it.
Well, hopefully
That
that'll
actually-
work out for us.
Because of that, it actually helped me get one of my things. So thank God I'm getting rid of that, though, because in the end, it did belong to someone, so have fun figuring that out.
Oh, we will. Nedra, we gotta get back because we gotta get some sleep because you gotta fight in the morning.
What time? How much time do I have left?
Probably
You
not much.
have 5 minutes.
I have 5 minutes left, actually, here. So,
Hey,
All right, well, you can do with them what you want. We'll see you later. Thanks.
You could go hit up the, I don't know, the brothel if you want a quickie.
that's fair. No, I had plenty enough earlier. That's actually where I found Scrung. I was in the other room and I was hearing the whole thing. He was talking a lot about the stuff that you guys do to try and impress her. And her acting was pretty poor, but I don't think she was impressed.
Well, anyway, good luck on your travels, and if you need help, feel free to not ask us.
You say that, but just Ezra just leave.
You say that, but he's gone.
So I want you all you all watch as what looks like a slit in the middle of the air, taking an X-Acto knife into the air, cuts behind him, opens up.
Just sucks him in.
No, and you watch as it it goes over him.
Goodbye, Wake. Goodbye, Eloy. Goodbye, Captain.
So you watch as the entire thing envelops him like a cocoon, and then the X-Acto knife effect appears again, and he's gone.
Well,
That was terrifying.
that, oh. Nedra, we gotta go get you some sleep if you're gonna fight in the morning.
Okay. Can Wake 6 also get some sleep too?
Which one's Wake 6?
The pony.
Did she take a fucking nightmare?
We'll end the session there.
Well, that might be the end of this session, but we do have some fan art to show off. Yeah, we'll,
AJ's back, guys. Hooray! No!
Yes, everybody, our special guest for the evening, Takahata 101 as AJ.
That was a lot of fun. This was a lot of fun to play this kind of character. The fun was I was trying to come up with a gimmick that would make sense for a cameo. Well, I just perfect, this'll do.
Yeah, somebody
He just-
that just teleports around because the god of time and space hates him. All right, hold on. I got my.
The god of time and
And
space
if everybody
is
else wants
really
to get their
punishing this.
Discord loaded up, because we
that's
have
what I'm
we'll
doing.
probably have a relatively short Q&A because this has gone
What time
on
is
a
it?
little
Oh,
long. but
jeez. How long?
yeah, we're about a half hour over.
Oh, jeez. I'm sorry.
It's all right.
Hey, you know what? Happens sometimes.
Pulling down because we've actually gotten quite a bit of fan art during this stream.
Ooh.
Yep. Okay, ready for number one. This is by our boy Bracky, who's
It's finally Tuesday. Yes, finally here. Tuesday.
Is that your character?
Yes.
Oh my god, that's so awesome.
Ezra. Ezra.
Ezra
Eloy,
Eloy
Wake.
Wake. Yeah, thank you so much, Bracky. I love that. I've seen him post that like every couple of Tuesdays. I'm like, I gotta get that in there at one point. So I finally bit the bullet and got it in there. Next up by Ryu, Kyoto, we got Anime Wake. They do say their commissions are open, and it's at AnySketch_freak. AnySketch spelled ANISKETCH_freak.
I will not make claims, but I will hit you up maybe for one thing.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, it looks great. I love it. Let's see, scrolling down a little bit more. Who do we got up next here?
The ocean.
Ooh.
We got by Poltergeist Reporter or at Geistmonk. This is a just a group shot of the natural wonders chilling out next to our logo. I love it. I love the cartoony art style here. Just Wake looks like he just about snapped there on the ground. Just like
Look at Scrung as the clown.
yeah, Scrungliacci. Thank you so much, Poltergeist Reporter. Next up by Hector Nujabes, we have Scrung's Great Night. And you know what? If Jessica Rabbit's at that brothel, I'd hit it up.
Yowza.
Yeah.
I'm not bad. I was just drawn that way.
Scrung having a good night. His gold, like, you know, for somebody who wants to spend his gold figuring out where his where his enemies are.
Based on this night, based on this session alone, now I just imagined there's AJ behind the plant.
I see.
Perfect.
Next up.
Excellent. Some mooks.
Yes, this is Hector Nujabes, a.k.a. at Gray Beast 1995.
Very much.
Awesome.
That's great.
Good to see you, Gary.
Next up by Doem Somac, Doemsomac. We got Eloy and his little fairy fires, his little fairy sprites that pop up. Yeah, I love the colors in this one. It's great. Scrolling down a little bit further, we have by Scandranin01, Shellfist Wake with like massive claws. Like this is a much more monstrous Wake. This is like
Dogstalker Wake.
Yeah, this is like if Wake was a Sahuagin. Yeah, I love that one. Down a little bit further by Hector Nujabes again. We have Natural Human getting stared at. Menace. Zawa.
It's a little warm in here.
Next up by Marvel Poison, Nedra. Both admiring her new Tatsubo and her hugging her little deer plush that she got on Venom.
And now she's got a pseudo dragon pet.
A pseudo dragon pet and apparently a nightmare.
That's a gag. I'm not letting that happen.
Okay. Remember, your word is law.
I know, and I just wanted to end that off on that gag. She did
Gotcha.
not take that.
Yeah, go put that back.
Oh.
Next up by Cherry T, we got everybody's newest favorite militaryman, Lieutenant Gore, ready for action.
Haha.
It's me.
Are we having a good time, everyone?
Having a great time.
This is such a great depiction.
Next, by Sage Green Cat, we have Nedra's Bizarre Adventure is what I'm calling this one.
Shit.
Another great use of colors in this one. I love how everybody's popping out. Like, this is how I imagine they're going to look like showing up at the arena. Fiery red dragon. I mean, she's going to be wearing the mask, but fiery red dragon and blue tsunami. Ready for that one next Tuesday. But until then, next up, got to scroll down to this one because it's sorry, my thing's loading. This is by Avadita, or AVIDITA1. This is another take on Wake sweating off some of his makeup. You appear to be sweating a lot there, so much that your skin is coming off. This is the taste. This taste is the taste of a liar. Sheldon Flash.
Wow.
That's so good.
I love it. Next up by David John Allen. This is Wake and Calliope's little date that they had, where she gives him the little clinking glass deer and shark. She's looking at the dress, and then there's the JoJo posing cat lady. She made Jolene. I figured. She made a lot of appearances in this fan art.
Yeah, she did.
Next up, by Caitlin C again. This is her take on Nedra. Getting ready to throw some punchies.
No, she's petting. What are you talking about?
Well, no, the one hand's petting.
We
the other hand's
need
ready
to do
for a
that
punch.
meme where they put the dogs.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this is Photoshop the dog where her hand is.
Exactly.
And next up, this one I absolutely love and had to put in here. I just love the art style on this one.
It's me, fellow human.
Yeah, scant random one. Bow before Sheldon.
Ordinary human worm, baby.
Just ordinary human here. Don't even bother looking into it. Insolent fool! Thank you so much, Scandranon 1.
about Zim and
Let's see. I think there's one more on here. This one, just a tiny fox with the most adorable little Nedra looking over a little bunny. It's like, oh, look at this thing. I've never seen it before. I don't want to punch it. Don't hurt
You
it.
don't fill me with infinite rage every time I look at you.
I like her little blush line. She's like,
Yeah.
It's funny. It reminds me of this weekend. We actually had a bunny in our front yard, and I was like, a bunny.
Aw. Yeah, the rabbits are showing up too.
Yeah.
I remember when I first moved down here, there was a rabbit hanging out on my front porch, and he was just sitting there just like, yeah, you want to move? Yeah, you want to move? Let's go.
All right. Well, that's it for the fan art. So thank you all for joining us here at the table this week. We love you all. And for those of you that are going to stick around for the Discord Q&A, for those of you that do want to show up live, we have this live Discord Q&A every session at like the first session of the month. We have one of these. So thank you so much for joining us, everybody. And we'll see you next Tuesday at the table.
Mwah.